Hold on, let me see if Manson is in town. Let me see if he wants to come on. Uh-oh. You took your time. Shelves. Hold on. Hold on. Jamal is in town, but he said he was going to take his daughter out to the movies. Is the movies open this early? I gotta find the link on my other phone. What you talking about, Shelves? Uh-oh, this is stuck. So I don't fuck with Androids. My screen is stuck. Bear with me. StreamYard. Keep trying to steal $80 from my account. I can't unhighlight this comment. I don't know what just happened. You made me I just heard it. I love that song. Welcome. If you're coming for the first time, say hey, like, sub, and stay for a while. Right, because yeah, I don't know what just happened. I really don't know. I'm on my Android. I'm not in my lab. I'm trying. I'm really sitting here trying to figure out. We have this block party tomorrow. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm tired. I really don't feel like all that cooking, but I have to. I have to put on for my city. You know what I mean? So, but I really don't feel like it. I really just feel like sitting here. So that's what I've been doing. I said, let me go on YouTube, see who's up, see who's around, see what the people are talking about, and talk about what's going on, child. Because I'll go live tomorrow, but I won't. This is probably only time I'll be sitting still for a couple minutes, honestly. Because when I go live tomorrow, we're gonna be at the block party or partying, or I'm gonna be cooking, just moving around. Hello. Hey, how you doing? And I wanted to talk about a few things, like Lil Nas X. If he don't go somewhere with that BS, this fake OD story, I wanted to talk about us being right about Cardi. I wanted to talk about Miami. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to come in. I know this is mad early for me. What else did I see? See, that's why I need to be near my computer. But I don't feel like going in the house. It's nice out. Yes, publicity stunt. Because when people be like going crazy and stuff, was not like he wasn't. He didn't really seem high to me. He seemed like he was playing around. But at the same time, if he did go crazy, that's what you get for playing with the devil. You know. Hold on. I'll leave my cigarettes down the street. Oh shit. Just take your time. You think I would know the words by now, but I don't. I don't. I'm sitting on this corner. Maybe I should get some coffee. I don't know. But yeah, what else happened? Oh shit.
What's
Oh
the deal?
shit.
What's the deal?
What's going on? I'm trying to figure out
Well,
um am I cooking or not for the block party?
why wouldn't you be cooking?
Because I just want to visit everybody's house. I want to eat at everybody else's house.
Now, I don't think you should do that.
But that's what you think.
No, you should not. Um, you should you should cook. You should cook food. It's gonna be people. There's gonna be stragglers and shit there. You know what I mean? Cook some food. Like I like to come eat at your house.
I'm gonna get some fish. I'm gonna fry some fish. Oh yes, I saw that Tyler was carried out of the club.
Who?
Listen, all the stuff I be saying be coming true. Cardi B is pregnant. Um, and the T on that. Oh, that's why I came on here. I know you don't really
Yo,
care about Cardi.
she's pregnant by a nigga who gives two shits about her.
But wait, that's not even a. That's not. So listen to this. Hold on, let me get my phone out. Hold on, y'all. Oh my god.
And they
Listen to
talking
what
about
I.
then they talking about he might be gay and all that shit. Like crazy.
So look, it says, "Hey yo, this is making sense." On the Urban Air's YouTube page, they're stating that allegedly Cardi cheated on Stefan with Offset. Is my allegedly banner up here? Allegedly. Cardi cheated with Offset, cheated on Stefan with Offset. Now she's pregnant again. Stefan found out and beat the brakes off Offset for getting her knocked up again while he was dating her. Partially why Stefan made Cardi scrub her socials of his pics and videos of them together because the shit is looking embarrassing for Stefan. But wait, y'all remember when um Offset posted the picture of Maury Povich? That's why, cause she don't know who baby it is.
But hold on, I wanna interject. That boy ain't put his hands on Offset at all.
Okay,
That didn't
I
happen.
don't believe that part, but I do believe she might have went back because she always would go back and forth, fucking Offset. I believe that part.
I can women. I can believe it and I can understand it. Yes, that can happen. Yes.
But the dude Stefan, right? He, his brother, so the dude that they said he was messing with, I don't know if he was walking around wearing his shirt or something like that, something crazy, or somebody stole something from somebody. Stefan and his brother went and with like ski masks and stuff and went and beat his ass. So that's not too far fetched either. But I think like that would have been much bigger than
Um,
what
it's too far fetched because of take Offset out of it. What
the
about
baby
niggas?
in utero.
What about niggas entourages? Motherfuckers ain't letting nothing happen to no fucking Offset.
Okay,
Hell no.
that part is like for real inconsequential. Good. She don't know who baby it is, and I remember when she took him off her social media, and then Offset posted Maury, like who's the father. So, and that's probably why she didn't get rid of it because it's probably Offset, allegedly. Good morning, Q. Happy Friday.
Man,
Did you?
fucking.
Y'all know I don't be checking my DMs. Let me look. Hold on.
I hope it's Offset, baby.
Why?
Yo, because she might as well just keep the same baby father. Like, you know what I mean? She can hate him, but it's just all his. At least she got all his kids.
Q, which one did you send it to? The coldest tea? Murder. Hold on, y'all. See murder here, Mo. Where you
I'm
at?
on
You
my, I'm
coming
on
down?
my, I'm on my way down there.
Y'all about to see how close we are as a block. All the people out, y'all about to see how crazy I am for real. Why I'm so crazy when y'all see all my friends together? Because I
Yo,
wasn't
why,
raised this
why
way.
you
You
send me?
know?
Why you send me that sign talking about some no date?
Hold on for a second. Hold on.
Oh shit. Cute. Y'all ain't want to come to the our block party.
Marley.
None of y'all want to come to the block party.
What's up, Marley?
It's on
What's
you.
going on?
What's the deal, though? I'm on my way. I'm on my way down there. Me and my daughter, we're gonna go to see a movie, yo. You coming to the
Okay.
block party tomorrow?
Yeah. I'll be off now. I mean, I'll be around here.
You off tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off. I'm at work
Oh,
now. Know what I mean?
that's how y'all niggas be doing.
What's up, y'all? Nah, I mean, my folks out there. This the boy C Murder.
Hey, yo,
SP all day.
Nita,
South Florida.
why you don't never send a link to see murder when we be on our topics and shit?
I be on some of y'all
He
joints.
be in the bushes. He don't
Yeah.
want to come on.
I be in the wing.
Yeah, man, you need to start talking.
Hey man, listen, say no more. Now I mean, I'm gonna do that next. Now I mean, some next conversation y'all have. Now I mean that I can.
You could suggest a topic for
Oh,
us.
say no more. Now I mean, I'll get back to you, Miss Richie B on that.
Fucking
You coming back?
ain't Richie
No, I
funny?
gotta go back
Rich.
now. I gotta wait for Camille because I owe him a couple of hours, and I'm going back to Roxborough. Shit.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down here.
Okay.
They said, "Hey, murder." Richie B taught me I'm not about that life. Shells, I'm not even. Well, I wasn't raised to be about that life. I wasn't. Jamal, can you tell them how I really grew up?
She was not about that life in the beginning. She got real thug, real thug. Later in her
Oh
life, and
man.
when she went thug, she wasn't playing, yo. She went thug. Like she don't play with it. One thing about
I
her,
just,
she don't play about that thugging, boy.
I was,
Once
you
she
know,
became a thug, she went all out with that shit. She's a fish. Press, records, guilty. I'm like, God damn.
I don't have no record though. I beat all my cases.
Yeah,
Not guilty.
yeah, no doubt. And that's part of thugging too. No
What brings you to
conviction.
be like 38 arrests, no
No,
conviction.
38 arrests. No conviction. Top lawyers. All of them shit.
I just got a thing for gangsters, you know? They should have never. I had a thing for gangsters and murderers. Oh man, no face, no case. Right, Q. Fuck y'all talking about? Was it me?
I guess I'm doing.
Accusations and accusers.
I guess I'm doing
Uh,
all Burberry. Guess I'm gonna do all Burberry today.
oh shit. Hey
Yeah,
Monique.
all Burberry. Yeah. All right, well, Nita, listen. I'll probably join the live right beside you. I'm on my way. I'm about to catch an Uber down there.
All right. I'm
Uh,
sitting outside. I'll be
uh.
outside. All right. So yeah, that's the tea on Cardi B. Child, I be sending her shit. Breaking news, go live. Yes, Shelbs is like if I had to have a main bitch on YouTube, it would be Shelbs. If it could be like What you talk about, Q? So do you what? Editing and AI. This is so cute, y'all. Y'all gonna see why I'm so crazy. How I grew up, and my parents they tried with me, but I'm still like prim and proper and stuff. You know, I went to all the schooling and Catholic church, private school, etiquette, vacations. You know, wasn't poor. I had my father, like all that shit. But I just got a thing for gangsters. Just little bad boy. And then I became a bad girl for real. In real life. Like I could do this. Once you experience certain stuff, you can't go back. It's like, oh, you finished the Gilded Age. Come up. Come up. Whoever finished the Gilded Age, this spoiler alert. We're getting ready to talk about the Gilded Age. I've been waiting for Q to finish. And somebody else in my comments said they was finished. I can't remember who. When I posted them twerking on set, Mrs. Fish twerking. I think it might be Lexi. I got to check my comments. But yeah, the Gilded Age. Okay, you at the store. The Gilded Age is good, so we gotta wait till next season for I guess season 4. It's a good show. What else? Real Housewives of Miami. Murder. Can you get me a ginger ale, please? A can one. Why are they picking on Lisa? And you know what? That's what the fuck Kiki get. It's an excellent show. I'm glad I told y'all to watch it. Boy, bye. I made y'all watch it. Okay. I played it on my thing. I took the strikes like a G, you know what I mean? I took them hits just to show y'all what it was hitting for. And and yeah, that was me. That's all me. HBO need to cut me a check for real, for real. Ginger ale is medicine. I only drink ginger ale lemonade. Hey, Candy girl. Y'all really be like brightening up my day. I was like sitting here like in like a bad mood. I gotta shake this shit off because I gotta get ready for tomorrow. A lot is expected of me. Heavy is the crown. Thank you. You out?
No, I gotta wait on Camille.
Oh, okay. You did say that. Why don't you park up here so you can talk to me? Um, what was I saying? So did y'all hear what I said about Cardi? Y'all want me to read the tea that I read? Hold on, let me get my other phone. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me open my ginger ale. Baby, I'm a dog. Take your time, don't you rush. Hold on, yeah, I go. Hey, murder. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Oh shit. Where this come from? Holy guacamole. Wait a minute. Where did I get this money from? I'll be at the casino. Hold up. 20, 40, 65. Hold on. I got another. Some more money. Wow. It's raining money, dog. $70. Don't you love when you find money? That's what's up. It's about $70. When the last time I wore this? I need to check all my pockets. I'm sorry, y'all. Here I come for real. I can't find my cigarette. Hey, Murder, what you feel about Cardi's version of Imaginary Player? You heard it? All right, listen to it. While you sitting here, I want to get your take on it. I want you to tell us what you feel, how you feel about it. It's called Imaginary Players. Imaginary Players. Yeah. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see. It's Friday. Dion Warwick confirmed what? Shelves? What? Sure is Shelves. Wait, what y'all talking about? What I miss? Hold up. Oh yeah, that ginger ale fruit splash. It tastes like a Shirley Temple to me. Captain Rich. Yeah, you see how I'm running shit. I mean, anyway, breaking news. Everything on this channel is purely entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I have to make a new allegedly banner. Okay, I just found $2 walking back to the car this morning. Isn't that the best feeling? Free money. DM me the crime. Okay, okay. Ginger ale is everything. And for real, I'm gonna make me some ginger ale when this block party is over. We'll see if I feel like cooking Sunday. I'm gonna go to the market later. I got some food stamps. Hey. I think I'm gonna cook ribs, some chicken, and I'm gonna fry some fish and make some sides. I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese. What else should I make? What's block party food? I don't eat mayonnaise, so I'm not the one for potato salad, macaroni. I like seafood salad though, but I don't know how to make it, and I'm not making it. Should I get some corn? Yeah, corn is like block party food. Hamburgers, hot dogs. Hey, Malaya. All right, so in case you missed it, let me read this comment. Again, I have lost my phone and I'm getting hot, but I ain't got no bra on. I don't want to take my jacket off. That's right, sir. So, in case y'all didn't see, did y'all see Cardi B video of her? I missed you. Hey, Richie, I missed y'all too. I be missing y'all, but I be tired. But I be staying up all night with y'all on the weekends. I be getting my sleep because I don't be wanting to look old. Q. Okay, I don't go on that. Oh, Gabor sent me some messages. Oh god. All right, let me focus. Q, I'm gonna have to send you to my YouTube. I mean my Instagram that I'll be on. Cause I don't check the Richie B one like that. Sorry. It's the coldest tea. The coldest tea. TEA. Cardi. So in case y'all didn't see, let me see if I could the video that she put up, but hold up. Cause somebody went and took the video that she put up on Instagram of her singing her song in the project's hallway, and they must have like changed the color on it. How do I get to my likes? This is hard doing this without my computer. Hold on. How do I get to the shit that I liked? Your likes. Okay. All right. Here goes the video. You fucking with it? I'm gonna put the link to this so y'all can see it. This isn't do it. But when I go in the house, I'm a hold up, let me copy the link. Or I could just show y'all when I get in the house. But anyway, I didn't notice the belly button until you said something. You can somebody change the color and you can really see it, but you can't see it on here. but you can really see her navel poking out. But we've been called it. Somebody with the name, I forget his name, is like Q somebody, Q the bully, Q full of shit. Q the content guy. He sat up here and argued us down like us girls don't know a pregnant belly when we see one. Y'all remember that? But yeah, somebody on Threads. So this is where I saw that comment. And they slowed it down and they changed the color, and you can really see exactly her outie was poking. And so on the comments, that's what it should be. So I screenshot it. It says, now we're gonna have to go on this guy's channel. It says, "Ayo, this is making sense." Now on the Urban Air's YouTube page, URBA Urban Noir or Urban Air. It's URBANOIRE Urban Noir. I don't know if they meant to say Urban Air or Urban Noir. YouTube page. They're stating that allegedly Cardi cheated on Stefan with Offset, and now she's pregnant again. Stefan found out and beat the brakes off Offset for getting her knocked up again while he was dating her. That part, partially why Stefan made Cardi scrub her socials of pics and videos of them together, because the shit is looking embarrassing for Stefan. Except they saying Stefan got a couple bitches pregnant right now. This is messy, Cardi. She's pregnant when she's scared to drop an album. Anytime anyone mentions the album drop, she go and sit on some raw dick. Now the Offset post of Maury makes sense. This is what they post. This is all on Threads. What y'all talking about? Yeah, that guy in women's business. Yeah, his name should be Q the fucking bully who don't know what the fuck he be talking about. That's what his name should be. Stefan, his men's pulling up now. But y'all remember the story about Stefan. So I don't remember like the full story, but it was like this guy. Let me find it. Hold up. Let's go back to it while we sitting here. Stefan, his brother beat up some dude that said he was messing with. What's his name? Stefan Diggs. Brother fight is right here. Okay. Reports from May 2023 indicated that Stefan Diggs' brother, Darez Diggs, was involved in an alleged elevator attack and robbery in Los Angeles apartment building. Surveillance footage reportedly captured Darez Diggs holding the elevator door open while two men attacked Christopher Griffin, the victim, inside the elevator. The men allegedly stole jewelry and other belongings from Griffin, according to police reports. In April 2024, Darez Diggs pleaded no contest to a felony charge in connection with the incident and was sentenced to 2 years probation, 20 hours of community service. A civil lawsuit was filed by Griffin against Darez Diggs, alleging pain, suffering, emotional distress, and seeking $100,000 in damages. He should be seeking more than that. Let's see. But the original fight was over. Let me see if we could go back. It's hard to go back to 2023. Let me just put lover in the equation. In the search. Lover. Gay lover. Hold on. Okay, so this says back in October 2024. But wait, didn't it just say 2023? Blake Griffin accused Stefan Diggs of drugging him and trying to engage in sexual activities with him, claiming it played a part in him getting jumped by Stefan's brother. Hold up. We need to. I gotta find a story. Wait, what's going on? What you mean? Dog walk these hoes. Shut up, baby. Hey, Callie, I think they were set up for PR anyway. Who? Cardi and Offset? Cardi and Offset always got some drama going on before she has an album come out. But this time they got Stefan Diggs in the mix, so I don't know. But like somebody said that Cardi, every time it's time for her to drop an album, she gets scared. And that part I do believe. I believe she is the drama. That's the name of her album. Am I the drama? She most certainly is. I hope that belly is a leftover from Blossom, not that navel poking out, honey. And if you notice in the video, I pointed it out too. The video, she's wearing all clothes to cover her stomach, like all loose fitting, these big grandiose outfits. She slayed still. Even that white outfit, I was like, why she ain't wear like Zendaya did? It looked a little big, even though it was all that, it was everything, but it was still loose. It was still hiding a belly. And we saw the belly on her live. We saw it, okay? I don't have my computer out here. I'm about to go get it for real, for real. We saw her belly on that live when she was opening them Hermes, was it Hermes or Cartier boxes? What's wrong with you?
No, he just said he's about to pull up.
So you like the Cardi B song?
Oh yeah, I fuck with it. You know what I mean?
The real gangster. He's a real hip hop head. He said he's fucking with it. People criticism is like she's it sounds like I don't know what jumps are and punches are.
You can't go wrong with that beat. You know what I mean?
But they say she's not riding the beat right. Come back when you finish. All right, let me read your comments. What's the T on Cardi B? I missed it. Girl, Amy, girl. Cover. Damn, Cardi. Blake released a pic of Javante kissing a man. I believe the whole group of men. What did I see? Who was it that I seen? They said that it was a young man. He was light skinned rapper. He might have been from Philly. He was like, he saw the devil, but he wasn't saying it like, he was like, he went and he was doing like a photo shoot and like a video shoot or something like that. I don't think I saved this one because it was late at night. I'll just be seeing shit in my algorithm. He was like, they took him like to this, like, he said it was like a winding road to get to this, like, a nice spot on the mountain. And everybody was so nice and everything was cool. And they did the video shoot. But then when the shoot was over, or they wanted him to go somewhere else. And he was like, nah, he wanted to go back home. So he was like, I forget who it was. The dude driving, he was like, they had all these nice cars, all these fashions, all whatever he wanted, his money, everything. And they up like in this remote location, and the only way to get down is to like go down this winding road. And he wasn't driving.
I'm gonna holler at y'all. Marley Manson, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
He's on his way down here. Hit me when you get back home. I'll be here. Hi. All right. Okay. All right, Murder. See you later. So he said when it was time he wanted to leave. He didn't want to go to the other location because he said shit just started feeling weird. So he said the dude that was driving that he was cool with the whole time. He was like, I ain't spent all this fucking money for you to be leaving or some shit like that. And he said the way his face and everything switched up, he said he felt like that was the devil, like a demon. And he was like, they wanted him to do some gay shit. And he wasn't with it. So some kind of way he got out the car and he was like, this is how you know God is real, because he's seen a mailman. And he was like, can you please just take me to the bottom of the hill? And he was like, no, you can't get me here. He just said he begged him so hard and he let him in the truck. I'm leaving a lot out of this story, but with the gay stuff, I believe it. I believe, especially if you want to be like at the top, you want to be famous, you want to be that person, you could be, because think of all the people who have extreme talent but never really made it that far. And then think of the people who are ultra famous, like Will Smith, for example. Like the stories we heard about Will, and He's not like the best rapper or anything. He's a good actor, but if you think about like Harvey Weinstein, right? And it's crazy because I like watching older movies, and older movies they just different. Like the movies from when like we were growing up, they're just different from the movies now. It's like no depth to these movies. There's no story. Like the older movies just feel different. Like so, he really has shit on lock. So if you wanted to be the star or be that girl, because if you even think about like, it's no movie stars now. Like name me a movie star now. Like back in our day, who was the movie stars? We had Brad Pitt, we had Denzel Washington, we had Will Smith, Angelina Jolie. Uh, just name them. You can name them. Now, think of somebody now in 2025, like that's in their 20s, like that's a movie star. We don't even have movie stars anymore. But my point is, if you wanted to be the top movie star, you had to do, and you wanted to come through, because Harvey Weinstein had shit on lock. You had to do well, you had to get down and lay down. And it's the same thing with like the music industry. It seems like they want you to be you know, be compromised in some type of way. You believe this stuff about Charlie Mack? What about Charlie Mack? Because I actually know Charlie Mack, but and Will, I don't believe Charlie Mack is gay. I believe like he's kind of like a handler. I don't want to say too much because I know him. But what you talking about, Monique? Let's see, Sandra Bullock. Yes, I was watching Speed the other night. I love those movies. Hold on, let me go back. Let's see, right? She had on that big fur, yup, black bodysuit. And you could tell like with Cardi when she was moving, because I watched her drawing like 100 times. When she bend down, like she covers her stomach, it's very just strategic. You could tell they probably did that shit 1,000 times, and they probably watched it playback, which was very smart. But there's certain shit you just can't hide. You can't hide it. It's only but so far you can't. It's difference between if you wearing a you want to call them girdles, fires, whatever you want to call them now. You could smash in fat. You can't smash in a baby. That's like a whole. It's like it's trying to smash in a soccer ball. Like you can't smash a person. You can move fat around. You can't do that with a baby. That's not. You can't girdle a baby. That's how it starts. They get the young and foolish, then do something altogether. Right, like they said, the boy said they had really laid it out. Like the car, they had all these cars. He had named all the cars, the jewelry, just the stuff for the photo shoot. Like, not the photo shoot, the video shoot. They had, and he's a nice looking boy, but you can tell he hard. He's got tattoos on his face, and just the way he talk, you can tell he rough. You know, they like that type of shit. And you can even ask Jamal how he even like he probably won't get on here and tell it like his encounter or interactions with Raven Simone and just the people in Hollywood. Like they so fake out there. Like when a real nigga come out there, they just like want to absorb their energy and they want you to be around so hard. They want you to come around, you know? They like their energy. If you ever think about YouTube, I was trying to tell Maul, hold on. I was trying to tell Jamal when I was telling him to come on YouTube. I was like, Maul, come on YouTube because it's not too many real niggas on there. I said the people are just gonna like your energy because you are just a real nigga. You're not pretending to be hard. You're not. See if I can put this right here. You're not pretending to be hard. You're not fake. Like, oh, this is excellent, actually. Yes. Okay. So let me try this again. I said, come up here because you should come up because you should come on because you're a real nigga. And people are going to vibe with that energy alone. It's a lot of suckers on YouTube. A lot of people fronting like they, you know, they are, but they're not. And it's not a lot of straight men involved in mess. Not saying like he's messed, like he's involved in a mess, but he'll play along with us. Y'all see how he be dropping down when it get like too messy, or like that shit with Corey on Saturday, and he just left. He's not gonna argue with a bunch of women or argue. Just be going here acting like a nut. He just won't even say nothing. He'll just leave. Let me say. Collateral, the movie Collateral. Jamie Foxx is another one. And look what happened to Jamie. They tried to kill him. Yes, Duke vibes. I love it. Yes, Black vibes. Wait till tomorrow. We're going to have fun tomorrow. I'm going to live stream the whole block party. Look how Epstein had a picture of Clinton in a blue dress. See? See? Exactly. Exactly. Sandra Bullock. Which you believe this stuff about Charlie Mack? Messing with underage boys. No, not Charlie Mack. You talking about Charlie Mack used to be with Will Smith bodyguard Charlie Mack? Absolutely not. I know him. Ain't with that. Now, Will, that's a different story. I don't know. Because I heard, well, the person told me to die. Well, let me still shut up. Child, I got some tea. Y'all want to hear Will Smith too? So I need to open my Patreon. No, I can't. Should I? No, because y'all gonna know. They gonna know who I'm talking about. Because people be watching now. You see Corey, my friend Corey, he be in the bushes. And I be having people come up to me like, yo, I be seeing you on YouTube. Because YouTube, social media just be snitching on you. I just know that my part is crooked. Social media be snitching on people. They be like, oh, you know her? That's because I wrapped my hair last night instead of rolled it. It looks so flat. All right, anyway. Right. Fat is jiggly. Baby is hard. Exactly. Hot dogs, burgers. Okay. I might just do that, Amy, because I don't feel like all this cocaine. I believe it. Fake and phony as fuck. Yes. But these are mine. There's Armand, there's Kempire. What you mean as far as what? Armand and Kempire as far as what? Being like real niggas? But that's gonna but yeah, that's gonna shoot the shit. I get what you're saying. Come on with the shit. And you won't leave the door open. You see the fuck I'm talking about? You hear this shit? We don't do that here. Like, close your car door. And you park in front of the hydrant. I am the block captain. I wish I could give people tickets. Oh, turn this shit off. I want to hear that. Maul will disappear on us. He will. Maul inviting people. Should I invite Aaliyah, y'all? No, I'm not speaking to her. Now, Dina, you know, I guess, yes, I'm going to wait on your Patreon. All right. I do have a Patreon. I just feel like, I would feel bad. I can't hear over this fucking bachata shit. That's a lot to cook for a block party, especially if you don't. Right, and then I gotta clean up. I gotta drag everything back in the house. It's just me. I'm not doing all that. I don't care what Jamal say. I told y'all I'm crazy. Yeah, but I don't want to hear that. Okay, listen to that in the comfort of your car. We don't like. They all do that. They play at the top, the max fucking level. Like, that's your music. Enjoy your music to yourself. Don't nobody want to hear all that. Like, seriously. Somebody playing a Cardi B, John. Okay, settle down. Party. Okay. cannot be doing all that work. It's too. Thank you, and I'm not doing it. I'm keeping it. I was gonna go buy a grill and stuff. I ain't even gonna do all that. We got this little tiny like mini grill. I'm gonna just use that. I'm gonna cook the majority of the because then I gotta go buy a grill. I gotta put it together. Maybe I could order one. I don't know if it's gonna come put together. It's just me. Who wanna be picking up grills and shit? Let me see. Amazon got a barbecue grill 40% off. Labor Day sale. It's Labor Day already? So let me see how much a grill costs. 115, 2 day. That won't come to Sunday. So I'll actually have to go to the store and get it. I can get a grill delivered tomorrow. Heavy duty portable steel movable charcoal grill pad. This on 2 days. That's Sunday. 123. That's a good one. Tomorrow. But this looks like a lot to put together. I know it's not going to come put together. I wonder if Lowe's can deliver a grill already put together. Let me see. Because I fucks with Lowe's. They will bring the shit to you. It costs a couple now. 40% off major appliances. 50% off patio furniture and accessories. Ooh, 30% off grills. Okay. I love a sale, bitch. I don't want a gas grill. I want a charcoal grill. I'm sorry, this is so ratchet. See, I want like an old school grill like this. But even this is $200. Porcelain kettle charcoal grill. But then like I want the grill with the smoker. Can y'all put the shit together? That's the only thing. I'll pay the money. $3.99. Stainless steel. That's a gas grill. I don't want to. Should I get a gas grill? I like the charcoal grill. This is why I'm live so early, because I'm gonna be doing this kind of shit. My dad is gonna cuss me out because he's gonna have to take me. He has a very regimented schedule. All right, I'm gonna get. If I do get a grill, it'll be tomorrow. Ooh, what's this? They got some new shit. What is this? And why does it cost $200? Look at this little grill. It's a portable grill. This costs $200, but it's portable. Grill kit, 4-pound charcoal grill. Why did this cost $200 though? Shit, I might have to get something like that. Pick up Thursday, so they don't even have it in stock. Get custom recommendation. All right, maybe I'll get a grill, maybe I won't. I got a little tiny grill already in the backyard. I might just use that. I might just bake the ribs and just throw them on the grill for that flavor. I seen a small grill like that on Amazon. Right, they really expensive. I wonder why. Manson is on his way. Maybe he could do something. He ain't gonna do shit. Manson could talk all of that. He got a house full of people. His mom and his cousins and all that. They the ones that do all the cooking. Me is just me. Y'all see how when I cook on Sundays and I be in there to like 2:00 in the morning because I gotta cook, then I gotta clean up, then I'm gonna have to go to the store, drag all this stuff back to the house. This is not fun for me. I just want to have fun, which is leading me to maybe I should just have hamburgers and hot dogs. Because if everybody's cooking, why do I need to cook? All right, I'll figure this out later. But what else are we talking about? Did y'all watch Real Housewives of Miami? So before I do that, I was are y'all watching Real Housewives of Orange County? Because I don't watch it, but the day they had the extra episode of Miami, my TV was just on. I couldn't find a remote, so it was stuck on Bravo. So I actually watched that episode of Orange County. And I seen clips of it before, and I was like, why are they picking on the Chinese girl? Like, what the fuck is this? And people like, no, she was talking to the press, but my instincts, my discernment is always on motherfucking point. They are picking on that Chinese girl. So I'm watching there's an Instagram page called Bravo Talk Too Much, and they post a lot of clips. And I watch a lot of clips on there. So apparently, who watches OC? I don't think my OC people are in here. I'll wait for the OC people to get in here, but because they on some bullshit on OC and on Miami, because yes, on OC, that girl ain't lying. That Asian girl is not lying, but to me, it's just disgusting watching all these white women sit up here and lie and like she said, they said hold the line, and you watch it back and you know that they're lying, and you see their faces, and these bitches are just straight up lying, and the whole thing is, Gretchen, why are you such a pussy? Like, why are you such a punk? If you said it, you said it. You know what I mean? Stand on it. Stick. That's why I don't fuck with OC. These fragile ass women. Like, I don't. You said it. So why? So if you told this girl. So for those who don't know, on Orange County, apparently, y'all remember back in the day when Vicky and them was on there, and Tamra is such white trash. I'm sorry. I don't care how much money. She could be a fucking billionaire and still be white trash in my eyes. They said, we're going to get Gretchen naked, wasted. And whose son was it? Was it Tamra's son or Vicky's son? Somebody's son was trying to fuck. So they got Gretchen really wasted. She might have had a drinking problem. I don't know. But they got her, but she was like kind of like slutty too. So they got her really white girl wasted. But Tamara's son was trying to fuck her. So it looked like it could be a date type of situation. They came under a lot of fire for that. So now the girl Gretchen, after it's been like 10, 20 years, she's back on the show, and they bring the subject has come back up. And Tamara whole thing is like, well, I apologize, and we talked about it and we worked it out. No, bitch, what you did was fucked up. Everybody knows. Yeah, but at least Heather will stand on what the fuck she said. You know what I'm saying? Heather, I like Heather because she got a little gangster in her. Like, she is stuck up. A lot of it is performative and a lot of it isn't. And they are rich. Like, she married. I don't fuck with bugs, especially the big ass lantern flies. I don't even want to know in near me. Hold on. Mm-mm. Imaginary place. So, OC. Yo, I'm sitting on somebody else's steps, chilling. This the Airbnb, so don't nobody live here all like that. Let me read the comments. I forgot what I was saying. Heather is stuck up, but at least Heather was staying on what the fuck she's saying, what she said. She said what she mean what she said. She said what she mean. Of course, her kid said that. Shaking my head. Tamara is ghetto and nasty. White trash, trailer park trash. Yes, Caribbean girl. Yes, they did do that. When her man was dying. Oh, is that what it was? I forgot what was going on with Gretchen at the time. So So they got this new Asian girl on the show, and you got this bitch Shannon Bedore. When Shannon first came on there, she was so like neurotic and weird, and they used to be making fun of her, and her husband was mean to her. He didn't like her. I don't understand how any man can like her. You know, you just have some women that are just so like, no man can deal with some certain women. You know what I'm saying? She's one of them type of bitches. Now all of a sudden she treating this girl like, oh, if she's coming, I'm not coming. Because apparently she talked to a blogger. All your bitches talk to bloggers and leak stories and stuff. Because the Asian girl, it's got a tinge of racism to me. I don't like the way they treat the Asian girl. Because she supposedly went and told this blogger the conversation. So Gretchen feels like that they drugged her because the next day she went to the hospital and apparently she said they had drugs in her system. Now the problem is Gretchen is doing so much lying, you don't know what to believe because she won't say that she actually said it, but she actually did say it because she said it in front of 6 fucking people. But the Gretchen husband Slade called everybody that was at this dinner and told them, don't say that she said that. Hold the line. But the Asian girl being messy, she didn't hold the line. She went and told a fucking blogger and they found out. So they were like, bitch, you talking to bloggers? They're trying to be on some shit like Salt Lake City, if you ask me, about, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to like have that whole type of energy about when they, my leg falling asleep like this. When they, the thing with Monica, wasn't that her name? They're trying to be on that type of time. But Shannon is giving racism. But my thing is, how y'all gonna get mad at the girl? Y'all had this pact to not tell this. That y'all so scared of Tamara that you don't want to repeat that you actually had drugs in your system. If that's really what happened, or that you, even if you thought that you was drugged, you so scared to repeat that for whatever reason. But then there's the people, they're turning on the Asian girl for speaking up about. It's not that she spoke up about it. Yo, my leg done fell asleep. We gotta take a walk. They're turning on the Asian girl, but they're all hiding this secret. But they're trying to throw the Asian girl on the butt under the bus, and it's just, that's why I can't watch the show. Cause like, are y'all serious? My leg done fell asleep. We gotta walk around. My mama told me better walk around. I'm gonna get to Miami. Kiki nut ass. And five. Oh my God, my leg. Oh no. It is sleep. Richie, have you seen those eyes? Yes, Candy. And I think that is so fake and phony. And because when you really see people that's on drugs or having an episode, there's something like dead behind the eyes. You know, there's something they don't normally connect with you. He was like, girl, you coming to the party? Why you got this camera in my face? He's strutting. He was walking the line. I believe it's a stunt. He's not getting no attention anymore. Don't nobody give a damn about Nas X. He did all of that and nobody gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe a word of it. I believe he probably just took that little what is it, disorderly conduct. That's a death ticket. That ain't, you probably don't even have to go to court for that. Release on your own recognizances. They ain't no felony. You know, he's not going on trial like Puffy. It's just he didn't even seem high to me. I don't believe any part of that. He wanted some attention. Because if he was really fucked up, why was his underwear so clean? If he was like all on the ground and stuff, his underwear should have been dirty, his shoes should have been dirty, he should have been disheveled, he should have been stumbling, he should have been incoherent. Like that was a stunt he pulled. I don't believe a word or an ounce or whatever of that. Let me see if I can do it this way. Let me see. All right, let's see here. Let's Let's sit on this side of my butt cheek. Hold on. My mama told me you better shop around. Let me see. I don't believe none of it, Candy. But I'm saying Katie wasn't lying about what Emily kids were saying. Now, see, I didn't about Heather being mean. Heather is mean, but I don't know. I don't watch it that much to know Emily's kids. Emily is the lawyer, right? Heather is mean. I'm mean. Oh shit! Where my keys go? I'm waiting for somebody. Well, I'm actually waiting for Jamal. He said he would be here. Did I leave my ginger ale down there? Excuse me. Sorry. No. 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 On my YouTube. Hey, Larja! Where you been, girl? I want this phone to fall. Yes, I saw that, Candy. I don't believe it, y'all. Is there a video of his interaction with the police? Did that come out yet? A tinge. What did I say? A tinge of what? Shannon is so miserable, but I had a little affection for her. But she right, Shelves. I thought like when her husband left her and she's getting herself together and she seemed so fragile. You know, she was getting to be like a little likable, and then now she's just like a bitch. Shannon, you can't be a bitch because you got so much shit working against you. You can't be like that. Certain people can pull it off, and certain people can't. Yo, I was in this Uber today, and I was scared because the car was like making noises. But then I just felt so bad for the driver. I gave him a $20 tip because I know when I used to drive how they don't pay, especially like in the summer here in Philly is dead because all the white people go to the shore, the Jersey Shore, and all the college kids go home. So it's really, and nobody's going to school. So it's really it's no money to make. So I felt at first I was like, oh my God. Then he kept missing the stops. Like, but I gave him a $20 tip instead of like giving him a bad rating. I don't give drivers a bad rating unless they really earn that shit. Because I know how it fucks you up as a driver. But I felt bad for him. I was like, oh, that mean I seen his engine light was on. The one with the exclamation point, that's a bad joint to have on. I know that from experience. He needs some major work. The car, you know what I mean? He probably ain't gonna have that car. See, I be trying to act like I'm so thugged out, but like I really have a heart. My friend used to be like, "Well, she got a good heart. I got a good heart." Oh my God, Shannon, so miserable. What's blatant, larger? Remind me of what I said. Lil Nas is giving high, but how did he get out there? Right, like, and it was just one person just following him with the camera, and he kept saying, "Girl, come to the party." That was so fake to me. Shannon Vodka is a mess, and someone needs to get her off TV. How the quirky headphone, right? Like it was quirky at first, and now she just like is a miserable cunt. Shake your head side to side, wake up to sleeping limb. Shake my head, that'll wake up. That'll my fucking ass cheek is numb. Honey, I don't. Oh, Billy, don't be walking up on me like that. Yo, this is Billy.
No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Give me, I'm on a run. People looking for me.
Billy, you will get fucked up walking on me like that. Come on. Let's have it. You remember what happened before? Yeah, okay. Okay. I don't know. He's OD and went to jail. Please. Where's the link? I'm about to put it up. It didn't seem that high, honestly. No slurring and complete control of his limbs. Maybe not HIG, maybe PR. We will know when he drops. Exactly. Let me drop the link. Guests can stream. Hold up. Hold up. What happened? Why can't I post it? All right, go back. Hold up. Invite guests. Y'all want to stream to your own platforms? Okay. Copy. Paste. Why won't it paste? That's why I don't fuck with Android. All right. No, I'm so far behind that I'm just watching it through the comments. I thought it was so odd no other cars were present. Right. The people be playing right in our faces. It could be. I actually hope so, because if he on drugs, he would be like Kodak Black if he was on drugs. Y'all see how that boy be in and out of it? I seen he OD'd and assaulted a cop. It might be pills or the powder, like party drugs. Maybe. And if that's the case, bitch, that's what happens when you dance with the devil. Wasn't you twerking on the motherfucking devil? Larger.
Hi,
Kathy.
Richie.
Hey.
Happy Friday. You're looking lovely.
Thank you. Now,
Are you
Callie.
because I know you do your hair a lot.
Yes.
And
I love your avatar.
did you see that there's supposed to be some kind of movement for Black women to not buy any hair products except for from Black people for the whole month of September, so that we can shut these down? Because they don't even treat us right. They charge us too much. They don't care about our hair. A lot of the stuff is detrimental. And so this Black guy had did a TikTok like mid-August, and he was just like, I was just sitting here thinking, what if, because Black women are powerful. You guys run everything. What
You
if
know how much
you
we
guys,
spend on hair products? Billions of dollars.
right? And he's like, what if you guys for a month didn't go to any of their stores, to any of their sections, and just show them your power? And, then they'd have to act right with us, but also it would show us our power, because they would like shutter and close, and that would help us realize how powerful we are. I think that's a good thing. But I have lots. All my supplies last for years, so I don't have nothing to buy in September. But I know you do your hair a lot. Would that be something you would be willing to participate in?
Absolutely. People have gotten on my nerves so bad, like just with the customer service, the treatment, just the way they treat us, period. How I actually started making my own hair treatment. I don't want to call it a conditioner, but you call it conditioner. Once I figure out how to make some shampoo and conditioner, it's over with.
Yeah,
Like, for real.
it's
It's
over.
over. It's over.
Yeah. Amazing. Well, I love it. I love it because I feel like, why are we going to white people, Chinese people, and others for our hair? When they literally are so jealous, I kind of think like, no wonder the freaking perms cause cancer. Like they were really trying to kill us from the start.
First of all, I saw this on my threads. It was this Black girl. She was crying. She went to the Africans. She said she had already pre-cut her braids. So like she had braids cut probably like almost this long. This how much her
Uh-huh.
hair. She cut her braids maybe to like right here. And
Yeah.
then like on the other side of her hair, it was cut here. So the Africans cut all her hair. So they cut this much of her hair off and her braids. And I
Yeah.
said, why are y'all still going to the Africans? First of all, we're supposed to be boycotting them. But you should have been stopped going to the Africans, because nobody's hair needs to be braided that tight. Okay, number one.
Right.
They be hating. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. That
Yeah.
shit, they hateful because they did that shit to my fucking daughter one year, and I actually had them shut down. I called L&I license inspections. I've done that
Yeah.
to a couple of businesses. Get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because there's no reason I should see that little white thing from my follicle when you finish braiding my hair, bitch. There's no way.
I could show y'all pictures of how they had my daughter's hair. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're like,
Black people,
ma'am.
but let me say this though. We get these black companies and we support them, and then you have people like Johnson Johnson or whoever owns the hair
Like
companies, the
Cheryl's
big
daughter
companies.
and stuff like
They
that,
come,
right?
cut them a check, and they're ready to sell. Just to have a check.
Uh-huh.
Keep your brand. We'll keep supporting the same thing like with Honey Pot. There was a black girl. She made a business because like the product she used to go to the doctor. She used to have yeast infections or BV a lot,
Right.
and
I
they would give
remember
her all
her.
these medications or not believe her. So she made
Yeah.
recipes that her grandmom gave her, and I liked it because they have this one. It's called panty spray, and it really works. Like it keeps you fresh, like all day. And she sold it to I forget who, and it's just different now. It don't work the same. Like they're not using the natural products. They all want to cut corners, and I want black people to stop. The same thing happened with Versus. Like we had fun during the pandemic with Versus, and as soon as they came with a big check, they sold it, and now it's all fucked up. Now it's no more Versus.
Yeah, well, capitalism, that was part of Amanda Steele's argument. It was about just how capitalism can ruin things. You know what I mean?
Now, hold on, Larger. Callie, I'm going to let you up here. Please don't be talking over people because what happened on Saturday, I don't like it. And I want to make this disclaimer for everybody. Again, when I bring my friends up here, it's not for them to be arguing with y'all, to be disrespected, for them to be dogpiled on, to be badgered. When I bring we have our YouTube community. We all know each other or whatever. But when I bring other special guests on here who are not of the YouTube community, I don't appreciate the way some of y'all be treating my friends. And I don't appreciate some of the way y'all be talking over each other, coming up here, changing the topic, doing all kinds of fuckery. And I'm not saying this to you specifically, Callie. I'm just talking to everybody. I don't like it. And from now on, I'm not arguing with nobody. I'm just removing you from the fucking stage. Or you're not. If I see you come up here, I'm just going to ignore the fuck out of you. So if you're backstage and you sit for a while, and sometimes I don't check. Sometimes I don't see it on this Android. When somebody come backstage, I don't see it. I don't hear the sound. I don't see it. So you can put in the chat, "Oh, I'm backstage." But if I don't let you up, then that's why. Because I feel like you're disrupting what we got going on. We just want to have fun and have fun vibes, like. But sometimes we do get into arguments, and that's cool. Like me and you always argue. But it's all in love. You know what I'm saying? It's not for real.
You're right.
Right. But some people just be taking shit too far. I'm pretty sure you didn't see it because it was in the middle of the night on Saturday. But it was just like this argument I had with what's her name? Corey. I don't like the way the shit she was saying about my friend. And we just gonna leave that there because I'm not even gonna get wound up with that.
Right.
But I come up here, don't start your shit. And don't talk over people, please. But
I've been trying to be better at listening. I appreciate that reminder. No, seriously.
But I don't feel like you're a disruptor, Larger. And I feel like sometimes you just be dropping down.
I'm not doing it right. Then I'm not doing it right. I'm going, where's my damn book? I need to study harder. I wanted to be a disruptor. I thought I was a radical like Amanda.
No. And you know what, Amanda? When people were saying, "Oh, she's on the 20andMe," or whatever it's called, I was like, "Oh," but I was watching some of it, and I'm actually Team Amanda on that.
Me too.
Good afternoon, Callie.
Oh, hey, y'all. I'm actually driving. No, I actually wanted to because I heard you guys talking about the hair stuff. I actually wanted to talk about Honey Pot, but you already brought it up.
Go ahead, because give your thoughts about it. It's different now, right?
Yeah, I have been using it for a while, and I noticed that it was different. And I'm so glad you brought that up because it doesn't work the same.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
I have been using the watch probably ever since I first heard of her. Like, so it's been a few years now. I didn't know if it had officially had been sold or if it's just that she was in that deal where she had to produce a lot of product. I will say the
But even
probiotic
that,
one.
not to cut you off, even that, Callie, when they get with an investor and the investors come in, they want to cut the production cost, so they want to use cheaper products. They
Mm-hmm.
want to. That's what happens with that.
Yeah, because I
And
was
they
gonna
also
say
want to thwart our progress. They like take out good nutrient stuff and put in straight chemicals
mm-hmm,
that mess us up.
mm-hmm.
Like, cause I like the lavender panty spray, and you're supposed to spray it on your panties, but I spray it on my body, and it just keeps you fresh all day. I hear Manson voice.
I love
Manson is
your
on the
block,
street.
by the way, Richie. Richie, your block is like a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a
It
beautiful
really
day.
is.
Won't you be my neighbor? And like you're walking out with your cardigan on and saying hi to the neighbors. And I'm like,
Good morning, Trey. But yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna catch up on these comments.
No, I was gonna say the probiotic one to me, it seems like it's the original formula, but it costs more. So I'm thinking that
Okay.
they actually cut something and then relabeled the original one, the probiotic, because like you said, it has the more of the natural ingredients in it, and then raise the price, and the other stuff is something else. I don't know. Maybe I've been using this stuff for a long time. I actually had a subscription to it. And I've been like, something is not right with this. Like the past, I would say, few months or so.
I think it's been longer than that. Because
It
it
could
does last
have
a
been.
while.
I could
Let
have
me.
Hello,
been
can
getting
y'all
an
hear me?
older batch
Hey,
because
Q.
I was
happy
getting it on a
Friday.
subscription.
Happy Friday.
Oh, hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Are there any products that you use, Q, as a black man that have changed because of getting bought out?
Wait, say it again.
Are there any products that you use as a black man that have changed because they got bought out by not
Bevel.
black
Did you ever
people?
try Bevel?
No. Uh-uh. Nope.
The
Oh.
same thing happened with Bevel. Bevel was a product for black men because apparently black men, when they shave because they have coarse hair,
Oh yeah, they get the bump.
that's what happens with. That's why they get those razor bumps. So
Oh, I don't
Bevel was
shave.
like
I
a
go to the
really big
I
deal.
use clippers. I've never shaved. I've always used clippers.
Okay. Well, he had made this cream, this whole kit. It was like cream and a certain type of the single. It was a single one blade razor, but it had a razor. It wasn't just like the blade, and it worked. It had just such glowing reviews, and then he sold it. So like
Yeah.
Target be a part of a lot of that shit because that's what happened with Honey
Yeah.
Pot. They had a deal with Target, and then they sold it.
Not
And
to
then
But,
change.
Target dropped
Not to.
but wait,
DEI.
you Trey Carter, you believe that shit with Nas X? Q, how you feel about the little Nas X?
Baby, the thing was high. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. That thing was high. That mama was high.
Okay, but was it a OD psychotic break, like mental institution type of shit? Like getting 302 is when they commit you.
I don't know. I don't. I mean, everybody reacts differently to stuff, but what I do know is that he was nice and high. But I always
Mm-hmm.
feel like that people do stuff for shows and stunts and stuff like that. I always thought Little Nas X was weird. Always felt like he was trying to be more than what he actually is. 'Cause my whole thing is like, and again, I'm a different kind of gay. Like I don't. I just feel like I feel like some people want to be what's the word? You have like the Saucy Santanas of the world, and then you have
Mm-hmm.
like the Carlos Kings of the world. And I feel like Lil Nas X really don't know where he fit at. And instead of him just making music and seeing what sticks and what doesn't stick, he's trying to be controversial. I don't like people that try to be controversial. Either you are controversial or you're not controversial. But I just feel like Lil Nas X is having a rough time in the industry. But I don't
Yeah.
believe that he I believe that he was high, the thing that I did not like though, whoever was following him from what we saw, it's like you see this man is high or whatever. Like get him some help. Like you see him
That's
walking in
why
the
I
middle of the
think they were
street
with him.
and
I think that they was with him.
I do
they
too.
could have been with him too. They could have been with him too, and they might not have cared. You know what I'm saying? You have people out there like that too
Right.
who just don't care. But also, I'm older than Lil Nas X. I'm 38 to be exact, and and I'm just I don't know. I'm just a little bit different than him. I just so I don't know.
I think it's for
How
stunt.
y'all
I think it
doing
was a
today?
stunt. Shelb just sent me a video. I'm gonna play it on my computer, but I'm gonna have to go in the house.
It also depends on what kind of group of friends you have around you too. I think the right, especially when you're in that industry, having the right group of friends means something. You can't be friends with
Yeah.
everybody. I mean, no matter what industry you in, but you can't be friends with everybody. And who knows who's around him just for his name, and who knows who's around him just because they're really his friend.
I can agree with
Yeah.
that.
Unfortunately, he's so famous that he
I don't
wouldn't
know about
really
so
know. He
famous.
started off kind of young too. He started off kind of young too. So I feel like that video of him to Satan was him telling us that that's what they did to him. And ever since then, he's kind of been like swirling in that world. And now that he's almost irrelevant, they're like, let's put him in some underwear and white cowboy boots and walking down Hollywood Boulevard, you know? Like, I
But
don't feel like he was slurred
Oh
enough
no.
and he was in
no.
far too much control of his limbs for me to think high. You know what I
But this is
mean?
the
Like,
but this is the thing though. This is the thing where the gay part comes into play.
Hey,
I don't
Lexi.
be, I don't believe that it was like somebody put him up to it. I don't know how old Little Nas X is, but I believe that he's trying to figure out who he is professionally and personally. And I just don't think he has the right people around him. And then, he's an openly quote unquote gay man. And we don't know who's trying to take advantage of him, what parties he going at, and what he's doing. The only difference of what he's doing from the gays that I know of that around that age, it's a camera in front of him. But he's not doing nothing the younger gays don't do. Don't It's just a camera in front of him. That's the only difference. And he got a little bit of money.
You know,
I,
guys, I'm starting to wonder if there is a new drug out there because we're getting like
Yeah.
3 incidents
no.
in a row. Two of two women passing out, and one of a man at 4:30 in the morning walking down the street in the valley. That wasn't even West Hollywood. That was
and
in the
Tyler
valley.
passed out from something too.
So
Yeah, that's what I'm
where was he
saying.
at? The Valley? What does that mean? Is that a rough neighborhood or no?
He was
Wasn't
in
he in
Studio
West
City. He
Hollywood?
wasn't in a bad neighborhood. He probably was by his house if he was in Studio City.
Um,
But yeah, it's just I'm wondering if it's something new
Livermere.
going on or something stronger that people have gotten a hold to that they not used to taking or they don't know what it is that they're taking.
well, if I could say really quickly, I can agree more so with Q as far as him being a gay man in an industry, and also with him being very, I feel very white adjacent. Um, a lot of times those white people drugs are a lot harder than what you'll find around black people. But even the black gays, a lot of them are now falling into the meth and a lot of those other types of drugs that do give you like psychological damage and will take you on a mental break where you're walking down the street in your drawers and you don't know what's going on. But I do feel like it was more so a mental break for him. I can definitely see it being something that has to do with drugs, but I don't really feel like necessarily throwing that on him so soon. I mean, it's possible. But didn't he just go through like a mental or like a
Yeah, he
physical?
went through something last year.
Didn't he have like a stroke or something? Or
Or
it
was he
maybe
No, he just
didn't.
depressed?
had a mental break last year. He claimed.
Yeah, but it was something to where his face, like half his face, was kind of slumped over or
Yeah,
something like that.
He has Bell's palsy
Bell's
as
palsy. Okay,
well.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Mm.
what kind of medication they give for that. I'm not sure. But yeah, I feel like it was more so a mental break than anything.
And he
Because
probably
I
he
was
was
could
walking
see.
around in the morning
into
time,
trade
like.
and to Trey's point, baby, they call it party. You want a party, baby? Well, I'm like, well, somebody asked me one day, when you want a party? I said, what the fuck that mean? You want to party? I don't know what that shit mean. I don't do drugs. I can't see
Yeah,
myself doing drugs. I'd
So
be too
like
scared.
what
I'm a
somebody
guy.
whoever just said are there new drugs out? Absolutely there are. I showed I think I forget what day it was in Philly, the area called Kensington, and a new drug called Trank, which is a horse tranquilizer that they putting in the dope that they is eating your veins and stuff from the inside out. So they really have like um a chunk of shit missing out of their arms. And when you hear Trump talk about China and the border and stuff, a lot of these drugs are coming straight through the border. Like fentanyl comes from Chinese. When it first started from China, when it first started, it was called carfentanil, and just a little drop was sending niggas out of here. Um, it's the drugs are different now. That's why you see so many ODs. I seen somebody just get arrested for Matthew Perry. Is that his name? The guy from Friends. They just rounded up all the people
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
gave him
that
the
doctor.
was
bad
him.
dope or bad
Hmm.
pill, whatever he had. It's
Hmm.
they got fake. They
And
got
isn't
so
it?
many bad drugs out here. It's terrible. And then they got this pink cocaine shit. You don't know what's in that 2C bullshit.
I
People
told you what
taking
my friend told
ketamine and
me.
shit. It's different now.
My
We
friend
so
told me
we
that
so
that
deep on this
Tootsie
Friday.
ain't nothing but repackaged crack. He said once you change the chemical makeup of cocaine, it is what it is. And he was like, that ain't nothing but them repackaging crack because people don't smoke crack no more. They know that it's what it is. It's too dangerous.
Crack
You're
is
So
whack.
they
saying
have to make it
crackhead.
look like something else.
I make too much money
I
to
feel
ever
like
smoke
there's
crack.
still plenty of crackheads.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm still saying he wasn't slurred. He didn't feel
But that's
inebriated
not.
enough.
But that's not
It wasn't
necessarily how
like,
drugs work, though. Like I've seen people have been high
have you
around
done
me.
drugs too?
No, what I'm saying is
Oh, okay.
people have been people have been
Larger.
high. Yeah, because don't start large because I'm in the mood, girl, and I don't want you don't want to battle with
I'm
me.
in the
Not
mood too.
today.
I'm
It's
just
Friday.
asking. I
Oh,
asked
You
the
okay.
know
question.
what?
I
Ding,
didn't
ding,
Oh,
ding, 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 ding. Let's have it.
oh, okay. I'm about to say, let's not do that today.
I
But
don't
no,
know why
I've
you're
seen
the only
people.
one that can say let's not do it today.
Let him talk. Wait, let him talk. Let him
First of
talk. Let
all,
him
Marja,
talk.
I'm only joking, girl. Calm down. Um, I'm not saying that you're not wrong, but I'm not saying like I've seen people around me. Like I said, I've people do meth. People like these gays is like let's party this and that, and they function just fine. So like it doesn't necessarily have to be where you're slurring and walking funny and this and that. It could just be a mental thing. That's all.
as a gay who is close to 40 as well, I have seen a lot of things, and I've also worked around addicts in the Salvation Army. Um, I have heard a lot of stories, and especially when it comes to narcotics, depending on even how you take the narcotic. If you're just taking like a pill, it might affect you one way. But if they're, using like a needle or something of that sort, it can affect you a whole nother way. And I've heard stories of people literally walking up and down the streets and looking like they have all of everything is working except for their brain. They may not be slurring
Yeah.
their words, but they're
Yeah,
still,
put it
but
online.
they're still higher than, a giraffe coochie.
Wizard said
Well,
larger, not too much on my bitch.
That's right.
I had
Yeah,
a
it's always
I had a
larger
friend who
stop, larger stop, larger
Oh,
be
girl,
quiet. I
oh
know.
goodness.
but
I
you
had
girl.
a
know what?
friend who was in
With
Sometimes
Little
these
Nas
things
X, to me, in all honesty, obviously I was
we
not
always
with
want to
him.
control
But from what
something.
I
It's all
saw, to
good.
me,
That's why I
almost looked
don't
like it
use
could have
anything.
just been mushrooms.
Always something.
Because people be taking mushrooms and they act like it's just like nothing. Like I've had people offer them to me, and I'm like, I'm not
I
taking
thought
nothing that's about to
mushrooms are
make me trip.
dangerous.
Mushrooms
That's
make you hallucinate and make
yeah,
you
people.
Yeah, and
yeah,
no,
they
but
do.
they're big here in LA. I went to a
hmm
party and dude was just walking around with them in the bag, like, you want one?
I be
I
A
was
hearing
lot
like,
of
Melissa
people,
Ford. I be
a lot
hearing
of
Melissa
people
Ford
microdose.
saying she's taking mushrooms like it's like she drinking soda. Like, oh yeah, I had some
Yeah,
yeah,
mushrooms. I was.
they do this thing called
that's what that looked like to
microdosing.
me.
It's called microdosing with mushrooms, and it can make you focus like it's Adderall. It can make you really lock in. There's all different kinds of things that people that might, I mean, executives,
Me
CEOs
too.
use
Is it?
Yeah.
microdosing of mushrooms
I get my
as
drugs
a
from the
way to get through
pharmacy.
their day. Everybody's on shrooms. You're right, Shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
But
I'm
feel like
not
it's
him
how
into
being
you
in
that,
take
but
them
that's
though.
LA,
what it looked like to me. It looked like
yeah,
mushroom high.
And him being in
Yeah, it
LA,
could have
being in
been
the music
mushrooms.
industry, I feel like he's just trying to. I don't know. Lil Nas X not my taste of music, but I definitely feel like he's more white. Like he makes music for the white people and for the
So
white
like
for the white
with
girls.
drugs, right? If he's on like I've told you I went down a meth rabbit hole and like people on meth, like they don't eat, they'll be up for days. If anytime you're up for days at a time, whether you on drugs or not, you're going to start hallucinating. Your body's going to start breaking down in different ways. So he might have been on a binge. He might have been whatever. He might be still going through that depression of being on top of the world and suddenly don't nobody give a fuck about you
On top
going
of the
through that.
world. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you heard what I said.
I'm sorry. My
That's
bad.
not it.
I thought I was on mute. My bad. I thought I was on mute. My bad. Go ahead. I thought I was on mute.
Yeah, on top of the world with that song. What was it? What was his hit song?
Y'all must not know what the top of the
Brandy?
world
Old
mean.
Town Road.
Old
No,
Town
Old
Y'all
Town
Road.
must not.
Road was huge.
Oh,
The
I know
It
you
was
were
Yeah,
talking
problem
about
is
huge.
Brandy when
that
you
It was
said sitting on
huge.
top of the world.
But
yeah.
we gotta. Words mean something, Richie. On top
okay.
of the world.
With
No, the problem with oh,
him
I'm
being
sorry,
on
Richie.
top of the world. Hold on, and then suddenly
Don't mute
people
me,
not.
goddammit.
So I wish y'all can stay on mute when I mute y'all. To have that level of success, and then I don't know what his follow up song was or whatever, because I never got into him like that either. Then to see him twerking on the devil, I know when he was doing that, it was, and then selling blood in the shoes. It was like, whoa, what are we doing here now? To suddenly nobody giving a fuck about you, and that's probably hard for him if he went through some depression or something and self medicating or doing stuff. And if you're on drugs, you're on drugs. It's not a one-time thing, like, because you build up a dependency. His brain might be fried. Who knows? He might have been, but I still, in my heart of hearts, think that was still a
I
stunt.
think
Like,
we
let
are.
me go out here in my drawers and cause a stir. And maybe he just took it too far. I don't know. But I don't
I
believe.
initially thought that too, Richie. I initially thought I was like, oh, this
I don't.
motherfucker,
I don't
this is a
believe it was a
stunt.
stunt.
Initially, I
I
thought
don't
it was a
believe
stunt.
it. Especially because they had shown in the morning time, like at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, he was walking around still kind of doing the same. He wasn't fully naked, but he had walked into this hotel and he was still kind of giving that little
Tell
sachet,
Becky
like
to send me that
No,
video.
that
like
They
was
he
let him
was.
walk
before.
around. Wait. They let him walk all the way around all over LA and didn't catch him till 2 o'clock in the morning when we saw it all dark. And now, really.
Well,
So
that
Well,
was
the,
that
the
This
was
is
video,
video right
4:30.
here.
yeah, that
Him
video was
walking
like a
around.
security cam. That was a security cam video.
See, that all has to be a setup. What black man do you know gets to
But
walk
look,
around
it's
in his
right here.
underwear?
It's
It's
plenty
a
of
He's
setup.
crackheads
not
walking
in
around
his
out there on
Setup.
the
He's
street.
not in his underwear yet. I guess
Oh,
his
so
clothes
he's
came
stripped
off at the end of
somewhere.
the day.
Yeah, I
Right.
think Richie is right. I think he had been up getting high for a few days, and like you said, once you up for a few days, your brain starts breaking down.
Cali.
You start doing weird
And
stuff.
oh my goodness,
Wait a
he's
minute. Look
okay.
who's
So
here,
he's
y'all.
Cardi,
moving
what's up?
on.
Hey,
What's going on? What you talking about?
Lil Nas
Is
X.
that
Did you see what happened with him?
is that the casino man?
No, that's Marley Manson in the flesh.
What's good, Willie?
The old man.
oh.
He's looking
I'm gonna
rather
sit down
dapper
lower so we
today.
can.
He's looking rather dapper today with his cross on
Oh,
his
this is
freaking
light for him.
collar.
Okay.
How y'all
Does he
doing?
smell good, Richie?
Always.
Always.
Okay.
He always got that shit on. I'm surprised he ain't
Did he
got
see?
his.
Did you see weapons yet?
Did you see weapons?
Nah, listen, my daughter on her way. My daughter will be here probably another hour and a half, and me and her going.
Okay.
To see it. That's something that
I'm
she wanted
curious.
to go see.
I'm curious about you. I want to know your thoughts after you watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out. That's something she wanted to watch because I wanted to support the Denzel movie.
When did that come out? They said you look like you smell good.
Yeah,
Caribbean
he
gal.
does.
Denzel movie came
And
out
like
last week,
enlarging.
but
Yeah,
it's getting ready to come on.
it came out last
But
week.
it's getting ready to be on Apple TV.
Already?
I thought
Yeah,
they didn't come out yet.
because it's only in theaters for a limited time, but it's Apple had already bought the rights to it, but they put it in the movie theaters also too.
Yo, them theaters is losing a lot of money now, man. Because
Well,
people
Apple
is
only, but it was never supposed to go in the movie theaters, and then they wanted to put it in there. It was supposed to go straight to Apple. It wasn't supposed to go to the movie theaters.
oh yeah, because like it's a lot of movies is doing that. Like Netflix and all that. The theaters the theaters lose money. That's why I paid like the tickets is probably $20 a piece, but after I get my popcorn and all that shit, cause $80.
That's why. That's why the people
Yeah, but
losing money.
the fucked up part is for some reason I didn't got to get over. I cannot sit in theaters without popcorn and something to drink. I just can't. I don't know why.
Mm.
What is it
I
called?
can do without
Highest
the.
to lowest. Oh, it's out.
Highest and lowest is out. I'm telling you. I know
I mean, it's on my app. Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, I
Two
can't get
or
the
the letters,
damn
the number
song
two.
out of my head.
Yo, when Jimmy go back and forth to the store, what is he buying?
I don't know. I never seen him come have nothing in his hand.
Yeah, what the fuck? Like he walking in the store 20 times a day.
I love the collar on the handsome gentleman's shirt. That's from a mirror.
Yeah, that's what I was
They loving you,
sharp.
Ma. Why you ain't bring me no coffee?
Enough for tea. I got this from my hotel.
Okay, well I ain't getting no tea.
I have a question, Richie.
Yes.
So since Lil Nas X, as you say, was sitting on top of the world, you know, with his song, was Tyler also
Baby.
sitting on top of the
Baby.
world?
Yes,
Was
she
Tyler?
was. And y'all saw how she
Uh,
got.
Uh,
Y'all see her
duh,
slumped over in the car this weekend.
Who?
Tyler,
duh.
make me
Yeah,
sweat, make
Oh
me
yeah.
what
hotter.
happened to
And she only
I
sold
Tyler?
think y'all
4,000 copies of her new album.
But you
I
got to
think y'all
understand, Little
definition
Nas
of
X.
on top of the world is different than my
That song
definition
by
on top
Little
of the
Nas
world.
X is statistically like one of the greatest singles ever. That shit went
Wow.
big.
wait a minute, what
Greatest.
happened
Saying
now?
numbers wise.
No,
Old
his
Town
song was
Road.
huge.
Not
Yeah.
only
Yeah,
that,
Old Town Road. Old Town
Oh, Old
Road.
Town
No,
Road. Oh, I
no,
thought
we're
that
not
was
he
talking about
saying
go
no,
Tyler. I thought that was
we're
Tyler.
not saying that Old Town Road wasn't a huge song. It was the number one song. I think he got a Grammy if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about sitting
Yeah.
on top of the world.
yeah, and then like what he did, like he had broke a lot of barriers, right? As far as yo, that little nigga was on country tours. People don't be understanding it because they don't be
Was
showing
he?
off. That country music is huge, like huge, like
Oh,
way
is
bigger than
it?
hip hop.
I
As far as
remember
Really?
a
tours,
man on this panel
Oh,
as
here
telling
we
far as
me
go.
that
tours,
I
country
gotta go to
music
the
was not
bathroom. Can you hold this down for me?
okay.
Here we go.
I told you to
It is country music is one of the biggest genres, and even though black people created it, they try to keep it on them
you want to
and
see if you
pretend
got it
like
on the phone?
they got it on lock. But I liked that when he did Old Town Road, it made me feel was like, oh, we can end here again. I liked it.
That's
I
her,
didn't
bro.
have any problem with Old Town Road.
Look at
And
my
I feel
computer.
like he was on a version of his Top of the World cue. Honestly, I'm not sure where he started, but I'm sure that's the highest he's ever been. So it was a version of a Top of a World.
I,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't I don't know
You know
why
what I
Oh,
think
okay.
happened with
his
him?
advisors right.
Child.
I don't know
me,
why his
me and Trey
advisors
on the
right.
same page, baby. Because I don't know what y'all talking about.
I wonder why his advisors didn't advise him to basically kind of stick with the concept of Old Town Road just for the money part.
I
Like
don't
I
think
I
he
just
was
wanted
don't
to
know
do.
gonna
why he
say
didn't
I don't,
stick
that.
with that.
I don't think he wanted
Yeah.
to do that. And the reason why I say that because when you look at his other singles, they are way different than what he first started off with. And sometimes people just be like, "Oh, they like Doja Cat." Doja was trying to do a whole bunch of things. She had a song about a cow and all kind of stuff, and then she found something that stick, and then she just rolled with it. I don't think Nas X ever wanted to be a country singer. I think he just always wanted to be, I mean, a rapper. I think he just always wanted to be a rapper, but he had to find
No,
some way
no,
to break into the
he could have
industry.
did that, right, Q? I agree, but I would have made damn near if it makes sense, country rap. I mean, because it made him so much money, and because of that song, Old Town Road, he will forever be able to go on tour on any country tour, forever.
But
Because
the thing is
them
this though,
country people is real loyal, huh?
Did he write Old Town Road?
Even
Yeah,
if he
he
did,
wrote it, and then I
Okay,
think
okay.
Miley Cyrus's dad got a verse on it though, but he
Got
wrote
it.
it.
Got it.
Okay,
Okay.
I have a little bit more information about Old Town Road.
okay,
Old Town Road was actually he actually brought the beat from one of these places where you can get beats like for your YouTube channel or whatever, and he was
uh
Like
just
huh.
playing
Tyler.
around. It was supposed to be a joke.
Yep.
Q is absolutely right. He was never a country artist, and that's why his career did not sustain.
Hmm.
Because when people realized he wasn't a country artist, they lost interest because they thought they were going to get more of that genre. But the whole thing was almost like him just playing around in the studio. it was never something that was like serious. What happened was people grabbed a hold to it, they liked it, and they created this narrative that the song wasn't
Mhm.
being played because he was black. But in actuality, the song wasn't being played because he was never signed as a country artist. He wasn't a country artist. So once they got the song on the radio, everybody was like, I love this song. It was the hugest song. It was huge. That song was huge. The
Mhm.
problem is he did not produce a country album to go with the song. When the album came out, it was all this other like pop music and stuff. And people were like, well, what the world is this? And so
Exactly.
that's what
Exactly.
happened to him.
Yeah.
So that's why Q I was saying, right?
Mhm.
His advisors, right, should have said,
Mhm.
listen, this shit is so big, right? You got the biggest song in the world right now. They love you. We're gonna have to change up just for the money part. Then he was supposed to drop at least 6 or 7. He's supposed to go in there and make several different type of country rap songs for the country people to really embrace him.
Yeah, I just don't think they would embrace him though. I don't think country people would embrace him. I don't think, and again,
They
I agree
were
with you.
until they realized
I agree with
he
that,
wasn't a
but it's just
country artist.
like, yeah,
You
he
don't
Yeah.
just
think
wasn't
they
a
play?
country
You don't
artist.
think they play? You don't think that they embrace that song?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying to pretty much what Kylie is saying. They embraced him, and then when him and his team did not follow up with a second single for country, they was like, okay, what the fuck is this? What you over here singing
Oh no,
about?
no, I agree. No, we
What really,
agreeing on that.
no, but then what really fucked Lil Nas X up was when he did that demon shit.
Yeah,
He
the
was up there
blood
playing
and
with
the
the devil
demon.
and God this and sliding down the poles and stuff. People that's what I'm saying. When people try to be when you like Madonna has always been controversial. She's just a controversial artist. When you try to be controversial, it gets you nowhere. That shit that he did, it was like, hold up. You used to have music that we could play for anybody. Now you over here dancing with the devil. Like, what's this about?
Did that shit work at all? Who thought that was going to be big
No,
for him? That shit
The
was
his
devil.
crazy.
team,
I don't
The
know.
his
devil.
I
team.
don't know. I
Hey,
think he
yo,
had
watch
some
it.
really
Who
bad
said the
Devil.
devil?
advisors.
I
That's what's
did.
up.
Larsa Pippen's nose said the devil.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's what's up. The devil.
My
Because
girl, that looked
I
like that
looked
was
at it like the
already a
blood and
nose
the
job
streaks and all
there.
that. What the fuck made him do that?
But that's what I'm saying. He was trying to
Anyone know
like
Lil Nas X was doing the devil
he
shit?
was probably
Yes,
trying to get
yes,
away
but-
from Little Old Town Road, but that wasn't the direction to go to. And he just and also some people just want to hit wonders.
They are.
That's it.
And
They
they
just
really
want to
need
hit
to get
wonders,
the
and
tape back.
he's never
What's
been able to
happening?
recover.
No, nowhere, not even close. Because if
There's
you
a lot of
do
girls that need to be okay with that one hit
once
wonder play.
Okay.
once you do a song like Old Town Road, right? Even if you get 25% of the success of that type of big
I
joint,
want y'all to see this. Hold on. All this. This is why I say it's a light day. I mean, this is light for him.
It's just I
This
look
is
like his arm
calm.
turning green.
Oh,
It's
Ice.
not.
Ice,
Oh.
baby.
that's
listen,
a cat
listen,
daddy
right?
jersey there.
Listen,
Ice,
right?
ice, baby.
I'm gonna tell y'all, right?
That's a
I'm
cat
from an
daddy
era
jersey.
where you couldn't even do that. If it ain't real, just wait. Wait until you able to afford to get it.
Yeah,
Just wait. You'll
yeah.
appreciate it more.
For green.
So I go certain places and people is wearing all types of shit, and I'm like, yo, y'all done lost your mind.
Oh,
And I
daddy.
be wondering, how does the girls even recognize what's real when they go to a club with a guy?
I can tell by the shine.
Man, no, they got listen,
I was gonna
they
say
got
it
great
don't
big
look
diamonds.
real. You could tell. Yeah.
Well, no,
That's a cat daddy jewelry. I know that's real.
What
That's
sign
a
is
real.
he?
listen, look,
That's
right?
a
What
I don't
sign
went.
homeboy
is
jewelry. Meet me at the juke joint
I
jewelry.
was in Miami, right? And
Richie?
the dude that was bringing out the water
Hmm.
had a supposedly $130,000 watch. I said, well, goddamn. The nigga that's bringing me the water,
Time's hard.
cleaning off the table, had 130, and he wasn't the owner.
Hey,
Yeah,
maybe
he
that's
said
what.
that the
Maybe he don't.
Audemars.
Maybe his advisors didn't tell him to spend his money correctly.
Yeah, the nigga that's clearing the water.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even have an advisor.
I was a teenager and working as a supervisor at Starbucks, and the people working up under me
Hold on, y'all. One second.
had degrees, like doctorates. So
Hold on.
Yeah. Times be hard.
times be hard.
Oh no, I've known people that were executives that had to go get jobs at Starbucks when they got laid off or were in between jobs.
Maul is an
I even knew a
Aries.
woman that was she was a hairstylist. She had her own shop. She
Mm.
was working at Starbucks for a while. She was working there for the insurance.
It's not Alibaba. He's had that ring, that watch and stuff for ages. He wear this shit every day. Like, I don't take my jewelry off. I know he don't take that cross
Y'all know
off.
how y'all better leave him all alone. Y'all know how rich he gets. You don't touch y'all asses out. Y'all better leave him
I
alone.
just heard. Was that the man that
No,
was
Corey
that the one that was
she
disrespected
was
on
kind of
Saturday?
Don't say nothing about Richie. That's our man. Don't leave him alone. Don't say
If
nothing.
no,
if I
Corey was
loved any
kind
of
of
y'all
being
the same,
messy a little
if
bit.
I loved y'all the same,
Yeah.
I would defend y'all the same too. Don't get it fucked up. And if somebody
Richie,
came up here disrespecting any of y'all, I would have the same type of reaction. Like, hold up, I got this. You ain't even got to say nothing. That's
Richard,
just
that's
how
a
I
handsome
move.
chocolate man. I would fight for him too. I
Oh,
windmill for
wow.
that man.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all a mess.
Get
oh,
behind me. She started
oh.
telling her client to get behind her. The
I'm
board
for sure
got
not
it.
my Mhm.
Wait, what you say,
The board,
Larger?
I said, you telling your client to get behind you. The board will take care of this.
Not the client.
Mm. What
Well,
kind of clients Richie
I've been
got?
watching this YouTube channel where he shows a lot of the American Indian antiques and figurines, and they always have gold on. They always have like gold hoop earrings and gold bands and gold cuffs and anklets and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so people been rocking gold.
Yeah, like you can see
Yeah.
old videos. Like, people always love gold. It's from our the motherland.
Yeah,
Shit.
didn't Masa Musa,
No,
the
these
richest
are
man in the world,
American
go around giving
Indian
out gold?
Wow.
figurines. No, these are
Masa Musa.
American Indian figurines, like of American Indians here in America, and they always have gold on. And I was like, oh my God. So people have always been wearing gold like that. Or they have pearls. They have pearls and they have gold. They have like the gold bands. They have the gold anklets on. They have the gold hoop earrings. It's so funny to imagine somebody in ancient times like wearing hoop earrings. That is so funny.
Richie,
Yeah,
I know
on
why
top
your
roll.
Richie,
Yes.
I know why your spirits were down earlier
Why?
because you was talking about Cardi B and because she's such a
Oh,
because she's sitting on top of the world and you were saying
oh.
such negative things about her that brought your spirits down. When you speak positivity
You
about her,
know,
it makes your
let me put
spirits
up
go
for
up.
this. It does bring
Hmm?
my spirit down that Cardi is really playing her fucking self like this.
Oh my
Like, can we
gosh.
talk? You
Wow.
know,
No, no.
like,
Mm-mm.
Tell
I
us,
put
Is
my
she
name
Richie.
up
pregnant?
out here.
Or
Tell
is
us.
is she pregnant or is she bloated? That's what I want to know.
She
Is she
bloated.
pregnant?
The
But I
bitch is
kind of feel
pregnant.
like they
She
were set
bloated.
up for PR. I don't know if
Why
she's
would you
pregnant or
set that
not,
up as
but
PR to potentially ruin your career? They said the record label is already up
Tropica.
to here with her. Like, they already
Who
on
said
some shit with her.
who said that? Who said that?
Tropica.
You
Cardi
got
B
Google
is
just like
the
I did.
island of Tropica.
Girl, y'all let it go. Let it go,
well,
y'all.
he's benefiting more than she is from whatever is going on. But I
Who
kind of
is?
felt like he was trying to find some famous woman to date. Like he
Who?
was like
Who?
looking
Who?
Wait, what
for
are
a
you talking
famous
about,
woman to
Callie?
date. That
Who?
man with Cardi B, that basketball player,
The
The
football
football
player.
player who make
That's
more
all
money than
whatever
he
Cardi?
he
You
is.
talking about the football player that make
Yeah.
more money than Cardi B?
Not
No, but
Cardi
it's not
B.
about the money. It's about the
Oh,
rumors about him.
is. Carter, please.
oh.
Yeah. Like all these people have PR
That's
teams.
just on my side, I'm sure.
How the song go? How the song go? I
How
don't
it
want to
go,
say it up
Q?
here. And no, I don't want to say it up here. I want to get offended. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna leave it alone.
I don't listen to her music, so I wouldn't
I'm
know
gonna
how to
leave it
song.
alone. Oh wow, you
Yeah,
too?
I
Wow.
don't really listen to her either.
Well, we know
If it
Kels,
wasn't
girl.
for
We know
the
that.
gossip, I wouldn't be know any. To be perfectly honest, I feel like the gossip is what's keeping her famous.
Mhm. Y'all, you know what? Y'all kills me when it comes to other women and how y'all tear down somebody who not black. But I ain't want to get into that
Well,
today.
she can't
But
keep the
y'all
N
kills
word out her
me.
mouth, so she will never have a word
Well,
of respect
y'all don't
from
have no
me
y'all don't have
ever,
no problem with Fat Joe say it. Don't
ever.
nobody say a problem with Fat Joe be around there saying nigga this, nigga ain't the nigga,
Oh
nigga,
no,
nigga.
I've
Yes, we
never,
do.
I've
Don't
always
nobody
had
care about no,
issues with
don't
that
nobody
white
like no
man.
damn
Don't
Fat
put
Joe.
that on me
No,
too.
they go up
I've
for it.
never cared
Go
for that
up
white
for it.
man.
You
Who's
you
Fat
don't have a
Joe?
problem with her saying nigga and calling black women roaches?
I do.
Who when did she call black women roaches?
She
Why is this
did.
person
She
driving so
called a
How
slow,
black
did
girl
she
a
man?
miss
roach.
that? Yeah, no, it happened. It happened.
I will say that I don't like that she does that, but I am still putting in my application to work for her because I think was it her cousin get $10,000 a month just to take the kid to school. She don't even got to feed the
You
child.
better live in
I
Trey,
I, I
Trey,
need to
Trey. You
Cardi
better
B.
talk.
All right,
You
me
better
Cardi B,
talk.
please give me a check.
You be the biggest fan.
Please give me a check, man.
Pay me to drive the kids around town. Watch what I do. You
Right.
couldn't say shit. You couldn't say nothing negative about Cardi around me.
But she is looking.
So
She's looking very 7 months. Is giving
But this is the thing, though.
57.
This is all I'm saying.
Pregnant. I said this the other day. She looks
This is all I'm
Is
pregnant.
this
saying.
recently?
If she is
She's
pregnant,
definitely pregnant.
if she's pregnant, then she'll say when she's pregnant, whatever. But she's clearly showing her stomach, so she don't really care what anybody got to say. But I
no,
just
she's
love how it's
clearly
a
trying to
topic.
hide her stomach. First of
She's
all,
not trying to
with
hide her
this,
stomach because she was
yeah,
trying to hide her
look
stomach. She
at
would
her.
have had
Yes,
that.
she is. She
If she
wore
was
this
trying to
whole
hide
black
her
get up.
stomach, she would
Somebody
be.
lightened up the. How do you do that? You lighten it up with
You
the
should know. You talking about it? You should know.
Okay, so I'm telling you what's going on. She's wearing this black thing. She's got a girdle on, but you can't. I don't know if she got the girdle on here, but in the video, I pointed out that she wore all big clothes, so you couldn't see her stomach.
Wait, is that her
Here,
belly
I
button?
think this came
That
out right
belly
after
button
the Joe Budden
is
podcast
cracking.
and his critique of her album. So I guess she
He
was
didn't critique the
call
album.
herself
He critiqued the single.
whatever. So I think right here what
Get
she
it
was trying
right.
to give was, her singing the song fluently because like one of the critiques was I don't know what punches are, but they said you can hear the punches. I guess where they're just splicing together the song. I'm not. Don't kill me. I'm not a technical. I'm not an A&R. Not A&R
We
production
know that.
person.
We know.
Bitch, you can get dry. You can go to the background if you want. Um, and when the women's we're talking about women
Oh, baby,
issues
and
with
y'all sit up
Cardi,
here.
it's
Hold
always
on.
the men.
Y'all talk
It's
about
always
and
the men who have something to say and want to argue us down
set up
about
here.
what we know. We know
Just
what
like
a
the
pregnant
women's
navel looks like.
just like the women's set up here and talk about gay issues with a gay black man. So as long as you talk about that, once speaking on a woman, what else are we talking about? Now, what Cynthia say? Now, what else is going on? Do
Okay,
with it
you
what
want to
you
know
want to
what else
do
is
with
going
it.
on? What else is going on? Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what else is going on. Let me see. How come I can't get in these comments right here? I'm gonna tell you
Oh,
what else is
she's
going on.
definitely pregnant. Look at her belly button. I don't even
Wait,
know why
Mhm.
what?
we having
I
this
don't know. Are these the
argument.
comments?
She might have a little
It's just like
gas. I don't
it's
know.
not really an argument. I'm just fucking with Richie before I get
Yeah,
into
we're not arguing.
before I get emotional about the gilded age. I'm just fucking with Richie.
Oh,
Oh,
that's we're gonna talk about that next before all come back.
There might be
But
a
wait,
little
I want to
gas.
read the comment that really did it for me. Hold on, I can't
Richie,
find it right here.
Richie, put the link back in the chat for me because I'm about to switch to my laptop,
Okay,
please.
but wait, before you switch, let me read this comment for you.
No, I'm still saying no, and I'm just switching to my laptop.
All right, but hold up. It says, "Hey yo, this is making sense." On the Urban Air's YouTube page, they're stating allegedly Cardi cheated on Stefan with Offset, and now she's pregnant again. Stefan found out and beat the brakes off Offset for getting her knocked up again while he was dating her. Partially why Stefan made Cardi scrub her socials of pics and videos from them together because the shit is looking embarrassed for Stefan. But I don't know how because they saying he got a couple of bitches pregnant right now too as we speak. And then somebody said now Offset post when Offset post now the Offset post of Maury makes sense. When he posted Maury Povich, like who's the daddy? Now what you got to say about that, Q? Oh wait, let me drop the link again. Hold on.
I don't know. That to me, I don't y'all know I don't follow her, but that sounds like a made up story. That sounds like fan fiction. But I do think she's pregnant.
She might have went to
She
Red Lobster a
definitely
few
looks.
times to get some of them bulls. She might have had a few of them
No,
bull
she
No,
went
bags.
Red
back to
Lobster
Had to
don't
get
make
them.
your
Offset
belly
house.
button stick out.
He
She went
definitely
back to
has.
Offset house and got a little, a little. What Jay-Z got a nut and he got a nut and what? You know what I mean? I think she probably be fucking
So
with Jay.
she
No,
doesn't
she
know
might
who her
be
baby
pregnant
daddy
by
is.
dude.
Or she might not know because she's talking to both of them at the same time. Allegedly.
It might be the
That
cheddar baby
definitely
effect.
looks
I
like
think
a
it's the cheddar
baby
baby.
bump with the Audi.
Yes, it does. You can see it better here because they lightened up the exposure. That's what it is, exposure. You can see it clear as day. You
What's the
probably can't
verse
only
that
deal with
she's
me.
saying? What is the verse that she's saying right there where she's obviously exposing her belly? Like maybe she was trying to tell us something. I don't know. I didn't see it.
And that's a subconscious thing that I've noticed that she does. She always rubs her stomach. Now, if you notice, but when you're pregnant, like that's what you do a lot. And she does that a lot.
Bill Khalifa. Bill Khalifa, everybody.
Well, I told you
Poor
guys when she
Cardi.
was
I
at the
feel bad for her,
WrestleMania,
actually.
she looked pregnant to me, and she definitely looked pregnant with the swimsuit on. So I don't know what everybody's talking about because I see a pregnant lady.
But why, Cardi?
But because I don't think it affects her negatively. You keep saying that, but I don't see what the negative has been of her having kids.
Well, they said I'm gonna have to move this party inside because the sun is coming up on this side. Um, the first time she couldn't go on tour with Bruno Mars. I mean, you could say like it doesn't affect her or whatever, but she can't. Let's be real. Like as a pregnant woman, you can't do everything that you may want to do, and this is like a sink or swim moment for her. This is her second album, her sophomore album. People have been waiting 6 years for, and a lot of people think she can't pull it off. You know, there's a lot of scrutiny, there's a lot of pressure up under her now, and people say this is what she does every time she's supposed to put an album out or something. She runs and gets pregnant. So I don't know. Maybe she's scared, but I know the record label ain't playing with her. I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's only a baby, and either the music is good or it's not. But like, give yourself a fighting chance, girl.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I think she's one of these artists where she will always have her fan base, and her fan base will always follow her. As far as her being like this on top number one, I don't see it. It's possible. The album could be great. I could be wrong, but I kind of feel like that moment has passed, and I feel like it was manufactured the first time it happened.
Well, I won't say all that, but
No,
the
they
first
put a
time
lot
she
of
came
bots
out,
and stuff to promote her.
I feel like Nicki Minaj had pissed off so many people that all of the rap girlies were on Cardi's side. It was this team Cardi. They rolled out the red carpet for her. Like, I don't think it was, and I don't think it was like they had to do so much for her to be the number one girl. People was fucking with Cardi. That song, a little bit, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. Like, and y'all gotta also realize Cardi is like a lot of people can relate to her, like on a regular girl level. I actually love Cardi B before she got on Love and Hip Hop. As somebody on Instagram, she's so funny, like, and you don't even get to see that side of her anymore. She's taken down all her old Instagram posts, but Cardi, I think they might still be on YouTube. Somebody might have a compilation, but she is so funny. Like I'm just disappointed because I want the best for her. You fucking around
I
with these
know.
raggedy ass niggas. You got somebody worse than Offset.
I don't think her having a baby is gonna turn any of her fan base off. Like I think that really once you get the
It's not
fan
about
base,
the fan
they
base. It's
follow
about
you.
her. It's about her career and where it should. So hold on. Let me take this off. This is what I'm saying. Her career, like right now, is like this. It should be like this. With the baby, it's gonna be like slow incline instead of let's get back up here. Like, cause I'm not gonna play him again. I played her live performances, and I don't even want to put this bitch back on the stage, Q, because he's not gonna let me get a word in. I played her performances.
Why gotta be a bitch though? Why gotta be
I put her performances up here because I love them. They were everything, and I want her to get back if she can get back. Like, but that is out the window with this fucking baby, unless the baby is almost due, and she hurry up and have it. Not hurry up and have it, but I don't know. Like, maybe she can have a baby. I don't know. Like, why would you do this? And then you on here crying about them push. That's probably why she was crying about them pushing the album back in September, the record label, because she's gonna be big in September. Because that looks like a big baby. That ain't no 6-week pregnancy. that ain't no 2-month pregnancy with her navel poking out like that. And you got to remember, who was it? It was Kimbella. Remember when Kimbella was pregnant and you couldn't even see it? She had so much work done, you couldn't even really see it. It was coming out the sides of her, and her back. Y'all remember that?
Vaguely. But I worked with a woman who had a tummy tuck, and her pregnancy was like that. Like her stomach couldn't stick out anymore because of the work she had done.
It's just not a good look personally, and that spills over to her professionally. Like, I'm not even talking about her still being married and her, she might not know who baby is. I ain't even getting all that. I'm just talking about career wise. Like, what does the label, is the label going to spend more money on her, pour more money on her, and she can't recoup the cost? What if the album is trash? A lot of people fuck with that song, but a lot of people don't. Like, this is, like I'm saying, it's sink or swim with her right now. Like, this just complicating it even more.
That's what any kind of music, though. I mean, either it is going to work or it ain't going to work. We'll find out after September 19th what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah. I had asked ChatGPT, like, what are the ramifications of her being pregnant? And it was just like, I had read the thing. Maybe I could pull it back up. It was just like the focus, like, we're all talking about her pregnancy now instead of her song. And that was one of the things ChatGPT said. Like, the whole internet is now that she put out that video of her in the project hallway, which is another Jay-Z throwback, or another shout out to Jay. The whole internet is talking about her now because you can clearly see it now. Where before you couldn't really see it, but she put that out, and I don't know. Everybody,
I think it's more that she's pregnant. I'm gonna be honest. The way as judgmental people are, I think it's more that she's pregnant by a second baby daddy than the fact that she's pregnant at all.
Everybody
I think
got two baby daddies.
And pregnant, nobody would care.
We don't know who we don't even know who
to judge, and
right.
You know how people are. People act
but
like
the thing is, though, people
all of this.
Doesn't Offset have a number of babies' mamas though?
Yes, he do. Yes,
I agree with you guys, but I know how people are. These same
Nobody
people
judging her for having two baby daddies
and drag her.
But I feel like this, though. I feel like this. There is women, y'all saying that she is pregnant. Okay, cool, fine. Nothing official has been confirmed, and on top of that, we don't even know if she's pregnant, who the father is. Nobody has any idea. So I don't know why people feel that way about her. If she had she could have baby by Offset, somebody gonna say something. She had baby by somebody else, somebody gonna say something. Like Richie Point, there are women out there who got two baby fathers. Okay.
That ain't about nothing. And for real, I'm a proponent, bitch. I ain't mad at Evan Lozada. It's you fucking waiting 3 Players Association, and you couldn't even get one. So she got 2 rich baby daddies. If that is the case, I'm not talking about that. I'm just strictly talking about career wise. I don't judge people based on that. I'm talking about why would you complicate your career right now, considering what's going on with you and your record label. But I guess you'll be cool regardless,
We'll see what happens. In September, we'll see what happens. I love it.
Well,
you talking. I love it.
How do y'all think the people reacted to her song? Was it a good reviews, bad, or mixed? How do y'all feel?
They said it's a chop.
I haven't heard any good reviews. And they keep talking about it's a Jay-Z sample, but he sampled the song. I love classic R&B. I'm like, the song, he sampled it. Like, give some credit to the people who actually made the actual bass line.
You don't listen to rap or Jay-Z, so please, but respectfully.
Yeah, I listen to the original music that they copied.
But we're not talking about the original. We're talking about the Jay-Z one. We're not talking about the particular sample. We're talking about the song and the time he made it, his cadence, his flow, his sarcasm, his what that song meant at the time. We're not talking about the original sample. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
I feel like it's mixed. People gonna hate it. People gonna love it. You have some people who just hate it because they don't like Cardi B. Like, no matter what she does, they just don't like her.
You know whose song they didn't hate?
Who?
Lil Nas X, Old Town Country Road.
Because it was a hit.
Right.
But what did he do after that?
Yeah, we needed more of that. That's the problem. We needed more. We needed an album of
I'm
old
talking to
songs.
Q. I'm talking to Q real quick.
It's-
Q, it didn't matter
but what I'm
because it wasn't mixed reviews. It was
but
a
what I'm
smash
saying
hit.
is,
The
but
kids is loving it.
but Richie, what I'm saying is that's not even the same comparison because that song was for everybody. This song is not
It
for
was a
everybody.
joke. It was a joke. It was
No,
a joke
I
to
know,
you, Q.
I know. You still don't know what on top of the world means. But what I'm saying is that. But what I'm
I
simply
know who's
saying,
not on top of the world. Cardi.
it's people. You have people. I was talking to one of my friends the other day. You have people who literally hate watch. Like no matter
Yeah.
what you do,
Oh
they
shit! I got some Popeyes.
hate. They still gonna hate watch and say something negative about every. Like somebody may not like you. They gonna watch you and say, "Look at her in that neighborhood." Mind you, could nothing be wrong with your neighborhood because they don't like you. They just gonna find something. I feel like that's what happens with Cardi B. They're literally finding something to hate on her about. Trying to compare her to trying to compare an Ice Spice to a Cardi B, trying to compare a JT to a Cardi B, a Sweetie to a Cardi B is laughable.
I agree with that.
That is laughable. Cardi B is no matter what she's doing, whether she's pregnant, not pregnant, whatever. Cardi B is the biggest name in the world right now, and comparing those girls to
In
her
the world.
In the world.
yes.
What are we talking about?
Let me finish.
Now, wait a minute.
You got Nicki and Cardi. Outside of that, who was up there with Nicki and Cardi?
Oh, the
Cardi
female
up there
rap
with
world.
Nicki.
I'm not talking about MC skills. I'm literally talking about names that you. If I say to somebody walking down the street, "Oh, you heard the new JT song?" They could be like, "Who's JT?" If I see you heard the new Nicki song or the new Cardi B, the new Nicki Minaj song, the new Cardi B song, people be like, "Oh yeah, I heard it," or I know who they are. There's no
Oh,
female.
well, I understand your point, Q, but I wonder sometimes with Cardi is that she's more famous for the gossip about her than her actual music.
That could be, but that's my point. I'm not even talking about like her music. I'm talking about name recognition, the name, just the simple name. There are no female rappers outside of Cardi and Nicki that are bigger. And I love and Caribbean Girl, I love Glow Down, but Glow is not bigger than Cardi B.
Never will be.
Yeah, I like Glow, but I do think that ironically, I think that she's more talked about for her music. There's not a lot of gossip about her. Like I don't hear people gossiping about Gorilla all the time.
Callie, name a Glorilla song.
Yeah, Glow.
She named it.
F nigga free.
Sure did.
Nigga
Shut
free.
me up.
But that's all I'm simply saying. What I
Shut me
think
right up.
when people say, "Oh," when I say bigger, people are like, "Oh, well, she can't rap or she can't do this and do that." But Britney Spears couldn't outsing Christina Aguilera, and look who the biggest star is.
That's true. And Christina Aguilera had massive hits.
Yes. But that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, sometimes that gossip make you famous. Actually, all the time. If you look at the big stars, a lot of them got famous because of the gossip about them. Marilyn Monroe is one. It's like you know what I mean? Like she's the prime example. There were way bigger actresses than her.
Yeah.
But because she was in all that gossip, that's how she got so famous.
Yeah, bigger actresses, better actresses. They, but look at the name. Look at who's bigger. So
Elizabeth Taylor had both. She had the gossip and she had the career.
Mm-hmm.
I love Christina. I love Christina Aguilera down, but like you said, Britney Spears was more. She got more, I guess. I don't know. Like Christina actually could sing more. Better. They both. Why was Britney Spears way bigger than Christina Aguilera?
She had the uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
The gossip.
No, not even the
bubblegum pop. It was the bubblegum image.
The gossip with Britney ain't come till later, till she went crazy, right?
Yeah.
And they also said Christina Aguilera was a bitch behind the scenes.
What'd you say, Trey?
Britney always had gossip.
That was Wizard.
I was saying they also said Christina Aguilera was a bitch behind the scenes and she had a nasty attitude. So that
I can
could have
see
I
that.
hindered.
did hear
Yeah.
that.
But
I heard that
Brittany
too.
had the power of the schoolgirl outfit, and Baby One More Time it did what it did.
Baby One More Time was a hit. I don't care what nobody said. I was in my
That was a hit, baby.
One
Give
more
me one more
time, my
time.
loneliness is
That's when I realized I was an FAG.
Oh,
do that when you was born.
Confess, I still believe, still
when the love
believe.
was true, it made a sign. Yeah,
her
I
appeal
give
was a
it
lot
up.
different
Yeah.
than Christina's. That's why Christina had to go all dark and with that dirty hair and that stuff.
But Trey, that second album by Christina Aguilera wasn't nothing to play with.
Oh, the strip with that strip.
Yes, that was
Hello,
true.
Yeah, I
Dima.
like that. That was a good album.
You know, it was a time where it was like everybody was trying to find their another Britney Spears, and so it was like 50 of those girls. I can't even remember all of them, and they all
Elma
of them
Shelton.
had the dyed blonde hair and was
There
trying
was
to dance,
Mandy
and
Moore. Mandy
yeah, it
Moore.
was one every
I,
week coming out.
Oh, what about Jessica Simpson? They tried their hardest to make her.
they did.
But I
They
like that
messed
song.
up that
And
girl's career.
I can let my head down.
I
I
feel
can
like I'm
say
the only
anything crazy. I know you catch
I'm the only person
me.
who think Jessica Simpson can sing.
She
Yeah,
can.
she really could sing. They wanted her to sing like Britney Spears. They made that girl sing like that, and they messed up that girl's career.
I
I
will
love
She
say that
said,
They,
I did love me a little piece
real
of
quick.
Mandy
It
Moore.
says Britney, she
Mhm.
was the first out and had the version next door look that they were able to market. And we all know these men are perverts. So, yeah, I can see that. Go ahead, Trey.
Mhm.
Or Wizard.
No, I
Or
was just
whatever.
saying I did enjoy a little piece of Mandy Moore when she was out, the little Candy song, and she was cute, little quirky white lady.
But with Jessica Simpson, she had the whole show with Nick Lachey, which I believe from day one he hated her. Um,
Wow.
he
I
did.
never thought he was in love with her. I think he
Well, I
married
didn't
the
either.
idea of her. He didn't even know her.
Yeah,
They
I
were
don't think he
never even
hated her.
around each other
We all know why
until
he
they
did it.
got married.
He did it to try to get famous, but it backfired on him.
No,
I
he
Jessica
believe
thought
that
he
he
could
Simpson
loved
change
could
her.
sing,
her.
yes.
I think that
Yeah,
it
Go
was her
he
family.
thought he
Her
could change
father
her.
did a number on her, and her
Yeah.
father still had a lot of control over her,
Mm.
Jessica
even during
Simpson.
their marriage.
Yeah, Jessica Simpson. Hmm.
But I don't know. Y'all think that she was at fault. I don't think he had good intentions from the beginning. I don't think he
I don't know.
liked
We didn't
her.
say she was at fault. We
Yeah,
didn't say
I think that he felt that she was young and he could control her and change her. And I don't think
what I
that he
said was
liked
it back.
her.
What I said it
Yeah.
backfired on him. He was trying to become famous off of it, and it backfired on her or off on him, and she became an even bigger name. And then he got lost, and he went over there and married that girl from MTV. And look where they at. Jessica put that shoe line out there, and
Oh,
her name
baby.
is worth $1 billion.
Hmm.
What is Nick
Yep.
Lachey?
Hmm.
And the bags.
I love me a good. Even though I can't wear them high heels like that, I love her shoes. I like her shoes.
But her shoes
People
don't
say
hurt
she was,
though. I have a
and
pair
people
of her
say she was
shoes.
dumb. People say, "Oh, she's dumb." Is she?
Well, she was. That was an act. That
I
dumb
also
Also, I
blonde
believe that
think
thing.
she was
ditzy
still
and
married to
dumb
her
is two
father.
different
That
things.
was the problem. Her father was still in charge of her career, and I
Mm-hmm.
feel like he played a big part in the dissension between her and Nick because Nick could not control her like he probably wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I don't think it ever had a chance. I agree with you. I don't think Nick liked her. I think that he thought, oh, she's young, I could change her, but I think he went into it not liking her. I don't think he
Mm-hmm.
liked her as a person. And also, they never spent time together before they got married. They were never around each other. They was like talking on the phone and stuff.
Yeah, hang with that lady.
That dude was just trying to, get his career boost.
Mm-hmm. 98 degrees.
Yeah, because 98 Degrees never like blew up. They weren't in sync. They weren't the Backstreet Boys. But he got a lot of press because people like to see good looking couples. So he was like, well, let me play this out. This girl naive, she don't know no better. And that's all that was.
Hi, Dima. Hi. Let's see. Hit Me Baby One More Time was a bop. Yes, it was. And I can let my pen. Okay, Lakia was signed to Quality Control. I never heard of Lakia.
I don't know who that is.
Look here, look. It sounds
Just could
familiar.
sing
I have to
well.
look it up.
Yes, she could. Nick wanted her because she still had her V card. Okay. Good
If
afternoon,
that was
people.
true.
And respect Richie hands yellow. Okay. What's up, Big Chill? The shoes are comfortable. Nah, she wasn't that dumb. Nick was Jessica's first everything. Jessica was a PK. Whoa, who told her not to sign a prenup? And she had to give him. Really? I didn't know that.
She was a preacher's kid. I remember that.
Yeah, she's a
Oh, I
preacher kid.
thought you meant PK like PK, like.
No, she's a preacher kid.
Okay.
She was. And you know what? My friend told
Wait a
me
minute,
her
what's the
dad
other
was
PK?
gay, and I didn't believe it.
Dorit's
I remember
PK. Like,
that. My
he
friend was
came
like,
and
this man is
scooped her
gay.
and
I'm
just,
like,
like,
what?
wasted her youth. It's chicken, tuna. Yeah, that's a. Uh, love the gossip. Thank you, Big Chill. So, y'all want to talk about Miami?
I don't watch
Oh,
Miami.
Lord, girl. Can
I
I just
think,
say
like,
OC have been better this season?
I just want to. Only thing I really want to say is that, Kiki, because Adriana said stop being so ghetto, and she tried to turn it into like this big race thing, and none of the girls had her back. The way she threw Gertie under the bus the whole season for these white women's, and then when they got together, when Kiki wasn't in the room, they was calling Kiki disgusting, her behavior was disgusting, and all of that. So you doing all this to fit in with these white women's, well, they're not even white, and then they still don't fuck with you. And Kiki has been on this press tour. Everybody's asking her about the thing with Gertie, and they said that Kiki didn't have such a good reunion. But overall, Miami is kind of losing me. How about y'all?
You know, I never liked Kiki from that time she went out there and peed in the ocean and thought she was doing something cute. So I wasn't mad at them because I kind of see her that way too. And I think that Kiki does this stuff and she thinks it's cute. She thinks it makes her cool and edgy. And I just be looking at her like, girl, what are you doing?
Because I had said,
So,
Ain't she a
Kiki,
bad
you are
bitch?
ghetto. You are. No, she didn't call her ghetto. She called her ratchet. You are ratchet. All you talk about is sucking dick and getting fucked. Like it's like a running like joke on the show that every time they go on a trip, she swallows something because they tried to make her swallow this. It's like you're like you cooning for real, for real. They had these big oysters. They like Kiki, swallow it, swallow it. Like they tried to make her swallow this big ass oyster that she couldn't like literally fit down her throat, and she's sitting there swallowing like a baby seal. Like, and they just
Kiki
like
the
kept it
coconut.
on.
Kiki's a coconut. I'm sorry. She's giving coconut. She's simping for these white ladies. And for her to get on
Exactly.
Carlos King's freaking interview thing and be like, oh, I've healed, I've changed. And then last night want to boink Adriana in her head because she called her ratchet while she was being ratchet, stirring up some shit. She could have easily said over there, but because you want a freaking TV moment, which is the only way you can get on camera and get in the white lady's good graces, is to try to start some shit with that side of the table because you've obviously picked a side, Kiki, and it's not Gertie, the lady who you said even got you on the freaking show, but that's for a different conversation. That you would then take it a further step and say, oh, because I spoke to her in our native tongue, she's not talking to me anymore, which is complete BS. And Gertie's like, she said, what? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Gertie's been all about Haitian representation since she has set foot on our screens and told us about her brother and shared all of her roots and everything. So for Kiki to be simping so hard and only have smoke when it suits her, and then turn around and unfollow and block Gertie because Gertie was like, Kiki, you tried to make me look like the, she said you kind of had me looking like the angry black woman in that scene. Like, what was up with protecting me? Why try to whisk me away? Why not tell that bitch to keep her water on herself? I'm recovering from cancer. What if she had a herpod in that water? Something could attack my immune system. I don't freaking know. But no, here we go with you simping for her. But now I'm the problem because I was like, Kiki, why you try to whisk me away instead of say something to that bitch? And anyway, so that's where I am with it. And I'm right now watching the episode. That's why I haven't been saying nothing. I was ironing my outfit to go see my uncle later while I was freaking catching up. And the way they're treating Lisa, it's obvious there's an alliance. They're trying to
Yeah.
get Marisolis and Icklexia and freaking Julissa and Larceny all into different spaces. And for Steph to be like, oh, she's not coming on my plane because I can't chance she'll start something.
Oh, let's
Really,
talk about
bitch? You
that
were
bitch.
pounding on your chest
Oh.
last night at the dinner table, but you said Lisa ruined the mood?
Let's talk
Thank
about this
you.
bitch and how they bowing down to her, shall we? I don't like the way they're letting her just flaunt that she has a plane. Oh, you can't ride in my plane. Oh, here's the seating chart for my plane. Lisa, the fact that she tried to get them to not, she didn't want Lisa riding on her plane, and they're all like, okay. And what's her name? Marisol is the only one like, you know what? Fuck this plane for real. You and this plane. It's getting to be too much. Y'all act like y'all never flew private before. Fuck her in that plane. Like,
It's a
you
lot.
don't
It's a
watch it,
lot.
but you should see this girl. She's giving like Brit Edie for a little bit. But her husband is rich. He got this plane. She stole this man, and she's like,
Not
she
so.
don't want certain people on her plane, and they're just bowing down to her. I don't understand. I really don't get it. I hope they stop with this shit because she's not even flying like
Well, they
that.
have to act like they like her because previously the good Dr. Nicole was the richest and the youngest and the prettiest amongst them for their aesthetic, right? And so Marisol and Marisolis, let's stick to it. Marisolis and Iglexia actively hired like investigators to follow her husband allegedly and all kind of stuff to the point where Nicole was like, I'm bowing out. I'm a new mom. I got postpartum and these bitches are fucking with me. So she left.
And y'all
And
bringing
so
Stephanie up
now
here.
they're trying to get Nicole to replace that. Like now they're down with it when they still don't really like, they don't like Stephanie's ass either because she is richer than them. Even if she is collateraled up above her
Them
bow that she
bitches in
always has.
foreclosure left and right. Bad bitches
Yeah,
don't.
she's
Rich
collateraled
bitches
high.
don't fall into foreclosure.
That's
Sorry.
why I call her Marisolis, El Michelle.
But you
Marisolis.
know
She's a
what,
dark cloud.
Stephanie, her stuff, her money is suspect, first of all. And I actually don't think that I really don't think Maricel really likes Stephanie. I think she just want to be on the show and she's trying to go with the flow. I don't care for Stephanie at all. Like, I don't think she's cute. I don't think her personality is appealing. It's just nothing about her that I see other than that she's supposedly rich. I don't even think she
Yeah.
fits with this group of ladies. Like, I don't
I don't
see her
either.
hanging out with them. I
She's
don't
in
see it.
foreclosure right now. Somebody clear
She
it up.
is.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me or does she look like the little girl from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory that wanted all daddy? And she had all
I
she
don't know, but
reminds me of the one that ate
she
the
got some
blueberry
very
pie.
harsh features, and then the way that she dressed and the way she wears her hair makes it look worse. Like she makes herself look 20 years
Get
older
that
than what she
bow out
really
of your
is.
freaking head. She looks like an admiral's daughter. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's
Now,
I
just
just
if
really
don't like the fact that they
Stephanie is just
bowing
weird
down to
as
her. I
hell.
really don't.
I'm being honest, I have not watched an episode this season since I think it was the first episode where Lisa's boyfriend was running up in that room with the door closed doing booger sugar allegedly. But I do find it unfortunate that Kiki is still shucking, jiving, and bootlicking, as I'm hearing, especially with her being a friend of the show. Still, that kills me. But good luck to her with
And
that.
there was a moment on the show where people noticed that Kiki wasn't her normal, whole self on the trip. So they was like, "What's wrong?" And she was like, told the story. And Gertie was there holding her hand. She understood the context
Mm-hmm.
about. She said during the Biden administration, he said like all these Haitians could come here. So they could come here if you can support them. So she was have some of her Haitian family come, but she could. Everybody wanted to come, and she can't take care of everybody. So apparently, somebody threatened her life and all that shit. And Gertie was right there holding her hand. She was helping her tell the story and all that. And the way you just turned on her, these fucking, they're not even white. You know what I'm saying? Like white. I just I don't like Kiki anymore at all.
I kind
No,
of, and
I
then
already told you. I never saw it for her.
did I mistakenly, okay, when she was consoling Kiki, I could swear she said something in her native tongue to Kiki. Like, and they put a subtitle there, or was the subtitle there just because she said it so fast?
I
But
don't
for
know.
Kiki to talk about that could have been a reason that she blocked Gertie
That's what she said.
She said on Carlos King's interview that first she unfollowed Gertie because of Gertie texting her after Kiki not following up with her. So Gertie got the water throat on her. And Kiki didn't contact her. After a couple of days, Gertie reaches out and was like, "Oh, by the way, you have me looking like the angry black woman trying to whisk me out of there instead of like getting at Julia." And she's like, "Well, where I am in my healing, I just am like, I just thought I was doing the best thing, getting us out of there, getting us away from the situation. Yeah, what Julia did was wrong, but now you're practically saying that I'm a racist." And she took it as Julia, I know she took it as Gertie was saying she was racist by calling her an angry black woman, by saying she had her looking like an angry black woman. It was a weird interview. She crazy. She crazy.
No, yeah, Kiki, like I said, first season she was on there when she went and peed in the ocean and thought it was cute and funny. I was like, I don't like this girl. That wasn't cute at all.
And then the wave came in. She peed in the ocean, then a wave came in. I was like, "See, bitch, you smell
I've been
like
through with her ever since. Ever since I've been through with her. But the thing is, I feel like with Gertie, and I'm starting to see it with Lisa as well. I keep telling y'all, they have what these women want but can't get. And it's not, I don't know what's going on. I think Marisol is just following Alexia, and Marisol really wants to be on the show. I don't think that Marisol really is like feeling some of this stuff, but she want to be on the show. But these other chicks, I'm telling you, they have what they could not get, which is a decent looking, successful white man.
Right.
And that is
not only that,
they do
Lisa
not
just
like
started. Lisa
Gertie,
just started an app called something split, where you can do your divorce digitally. That's what her and Jody been working
That's
on.
what she was working
Split
on?
well. It's called Split
like
well.
legal
And
for
No
divorce.
way.
That's cool.
she just rang the New York Stock Exchange bell like 2 days ago. And guess who's not in her comments congratulating her? Half of the cast. All the other Bravo. Let me run my computer.
Only Gertie and Adriana probably. I bet Marisol didn't. I bet
Nope.
Julia didn't. I bet.
Nope. None of them hoes.
Adriana seems really cool, but I feel like they pushing her off the show along with Lisa.
Well, yeah, and
Adriana
that's
ain't going
part of
nowhere.
the
They always treated
alliance.
Adriana like that.
Yeah, they always treat them like they're outsiders. I've noticed that.
Because Adriana even had what they wanted during that time, even while she was living on the boat with the dude. She had a good life, y'all. And they're all stressing and shit. And she was living on the life, planning a big ass funeral wedding, getting B12 shots in her butt, remember? And they had talk about Lisa being late. Remember, Adriana was like 5 hours late to her own wedding, you guys? That was classic. Oh my gosh.
I mean, think about it. Alexia, her stuff has always been a mess from man to man to man. Ain't none of them never been no good. Then you have, I'm going to be honest, I don't think Julia want to be over there with no woman, but that's where the money was.
Julia's getting on my fucking nerves.
Yeah. And then you got Larsa. I don't think Larsa really likes black men like that, but the white men ain't trying to mess with her. And she know it.
Right. Right. Okay, so
for Marisol to say that she has to put her phone away as if her taking notes about what Larsa's saying is really affecting them. Like Larsa be on some bullshit. She's a gaslighter.
Lies, slander, libel. I'm taking all the notes.
Well, maybe you and Larsa should just talk about it so we can enjoy the trip. They're like attacking Lisa.
Yeah. And what's so weird is they're on a freaking trip because supposedly they understand how hard it is and traumatic it is to be going through a divorce, a fake divorce with someone at that, Alexia and Toddless. And you're like, now you have zero sympathy left over in your sympathy tank for somebody who's literally signing the papers in your face. And she just needs to stop. And she was making it all about her. But you're having an entire trip because you know that sometimes when women in your friend circle go through a divorce, they need support. Make it make sense.
I don't like that Marisol childless ass tried to tell Lisa that she has to put her phone away. And Lisa like, bitch, I got kids. She was like, well, can't Jody handle them? She's like, that's not their father. And Marisol, how dare you? Like, that is not their father. Like, you oh my God.
Weird. That was so weird.
Soulless.
I'm
I'm
like,
telling
Marisol,
you.
what are you talking about? That's not
Solis's
their
children
father.
are her vodka bottles. Her empty vodka bottles and her empty tequila bottles are all her babies. Okay.
Mm.
No, what it was, she wanted to find something wrong with Jody. That's what I felt in that moment.
They all
Like
do.
she wanted to find something wrong with Jody because Jody is not their father and their father is there. It's not like their father is deceased or something. So why
Yeah.
would Jody be the one to? That made no sense. They have a father and a grandmother right there. So that made absolutely no sense at all. And I felt like that was just her trying to pick and find something wrong with
Hello.
Jody.
Right, because they're still mad at that, like you said, because she at least has a Jody after a Lenny, and she's having a house built, and she still does have things on lock. And more so than Todd, more so than Steven, because I mean, Steven's a cool guy and everything, and I like his motorcycle riding. It seems really boring. I don't know. And if freaking Mara Solis was very, very fulfilled, I'm not sure she would be hating so much on Monkey. But she is all the time. She's like a fake friend to Monkey, actually. Like you have a whole endearing nickname for her that she tolerates, which is Monkey, yet you're actively working against her betterment and trying to keep her from being the best mother to her children because you're afraid that your friend can't keep her mouth saying the right things in her presence, which she does need to be held accountable for. So what's the problem with accountability? Also, like, is there a rule that you can't take notes on what your friends say when they try to actively gaslight you?
No, I think what it is getting to the point where it gets to the point on these shows where it's no longer just like funs and jokes for the show. Somebody gonna have to get up off that damn show because they're getting to the point now where they're just not even able to film, like they can't get along. And we've seen it happen on the other franchises. So I don't know. I don't care for Larsa. Larsa can go. I would rather see
Larson, where
somebody
is she?
new.
That's why I call her Larceny because her old face got stolen.
Yeah, I would rather see somebody new. And I don't believe for one second she had an allergic reaction because if she did, she would have been at home in bed. She thought she looked cute until we all said, "What the F?" Then
What the
that's when
hell?
she realized something was wrong with her face. Before that, she thought she
And
looked
she
cute.
can't.
And why
The
would
thing with her face is that she can't blame that on anybody else. The thing Larsa does is you point out something that she's doing or try to hold her accountable. She's like a master at like switching it, like turning it around on you. This thing with her
Uh-huh.
face, the fans are saying this. We see it. Like you can't lie about it because your face still looks like that to this day. It's not an allergic reaction. You look crazy
Mm-hmm.
and you can't reverse it. You're gonna be looking like Brandy Glanville soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Brandy.
I think that they are jealous of Lisa in the sense that just that fast, she got another man who's taking care of her for real, not like Larsa running around
Mm-hmm.
town. Like she
Mm-hmm.
thought, she talking about Larsa. Oh, first you were with she thought she ate with that. First you were with Pippen, now you with Jordan. Girl, sit down, because you thought you caught a big fish with Marcus Jordan. No, Lisa got a big fish. So y'all talking about he taking advantage of her. He's doing right by her. Like she literally was at, they launched it like publicly. It's called Splitwell. It's a divorce app where you don't have to go through, it helps you get divorced like to a fucking app instead of doing, in case you don't have all the money or whatever. I've never been to a divorce, so I don't know what it takes, but she's going to make big money off of that. And Jody helped her set that shit up. He was right there with her and their other business partner.
Beautiful.
And you bitches are mad. And not only is that, he's taking care of her now. I hope I don't get sleazy vibes from Jody at all. I'm
Me
a really
neither.
good judge of character, and he's probably got her paperwork right, everything right with Lenny, so he can't come after it. He can't be a part of it. All of that, everything's probably as it should be, and you bitches are fucking mad. Because why is
Yeah.
Larsa flipping out that she's late? Who gives a fuck? I'm always the late one in my family, but it's me. I'm the one that's missing out on moments and stuff. And I missed the dinner, and I didn't get when I missed my plane for the cruise. My dad had set up for us to have like luxury accommodations to get to it was an hour drive from the plane from the airport to the port. I missed out on all that. He was made a joke. He was like, I arranged all this stuff for us, and you out in Philly fighting for your damn life. Like, so why should it harm Larsa so much that I was so late? You just trying to pick, because you're a
Control.
miserable cunt.
Yeah.
And then I wish
Miserable.
that Marcel would just speak up for how she feels and stop trying to follow the crowd. Because Marcel was like, I was sincerely worried, but now you following what everybody else is saying, like I'm so offended that Lisa was late and this and that. And I'm like, Lisa is the one who inconvenienced herself. Even I, as a viewer,
Take a
was like, thank
train.
God she got there okay.
She ended up on a whole train in Madrid by
Yeah.
herself.
No
And they're
cameraman,
mad.
no assistant, no nothing. Anything could have happened to that girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said she don't speak Spanish. You know, she don't understand Spanish. That's scary.
And she had all her jewelry on. She was a proper mark, you guys, and she made it safe. So, and now they're mad that she made it safe, and she took all the attention because she entered a room. Yeah, that's what beautiful, breathtakingly gorgeous people do, huh, bitch?
Well, this comment
Yeah.
on Michelle says, I hope she has majority ownership. I don't know because you gotta think too how much money because she might just be the face. She doesn't have any money or whatever, or the smarts or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna say I'm pretty sure. I hope Jody set it up to where she makes hopefully they have equal partnership. Because she's
Mm-hmm.
really just the face. Well, I ain't gonna say just the face because her platform is what will make it successful, you know?
Mm-hmm. And we've seen like it's been taking her years and having to drop out of lunches and jump back on planes and run here and there for all of these hearings. And so she could be a great testament of how this could benefit that type of situation too, like from anywhere in the world.
Oh, you
You
know
can
what I
carry
just thought
on
of,
and just
Larsa? Not to cut you off. That whole thing with her having to get a notary at the last minute, I think maybe that's why Larsa was mad because Larsa probably knew she had an app coming, and it's like imagine if you had to get a divorce and you're on vacation and you have to get notarized in an hour. Like we can help you with that. Like it was probably
yeah,
promo for the app,
yeah.
and Larsa was
Oh my
just
gosh,
hating
you're right.
so bad. Think about
Oh,
it.
like the other, like Larsa might have known that this was like a semi promo for the app that would be delivered. And so now she's like,
Exactly.
oh my God, Jody's texting me after an episode 1. I got up in that fool's face and confronted him at his birthday party like I had nuts the size of his. And then the only way that I would know that they were doing AC in the bathroom is because I used to be in the bathroom with Marcus, who, by the way, I don't want you talking to because he'll tell you that I used to be in the bathroom with him. And that's exactly what I don't want you to hear because he's a liar, I say. He's a liar.
Exactly. Because don't nobody do that much coke, bitch. And if you birds of a feather, you're not gonna be with a man. He ain't just start doing all that coke. So you was doing it with him, girl. That's why you said y'all was fucking 5 and 10 times a day. We was talking about addiction earlier. When like the people be on meth and stuff, they want to fuck for days and hours and stuff because they just get numb to that shit. That's how you was able to. You told on yourself with that one. I don't care what
Yeah,
nobody
5
says.
times a day. Definitely it
Allegedly.
do. If she's 53 and she's saying 5 times a day, yeah, she has a little help, I think. No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Richie,
No. Yeah.
before I go, I gotta go to an appointment.
Okay.
I'm sick, but I gotta wait a whole goddamn forever how long for season 4 to Gilded
Oh,
Age
the
to come out.
Gilded Age. Okay, so tell me what you
Sick,
thought about it. Season 3.
Is
baby.
it
I am
over?
sick. I love
He's
it.
finally caught up.
Is season
So
3 over?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, because we were waiting to download HBO till it was all over, so we only have to have it for a
Oh, so
month
we can't even talk
because
about it.
there's not much on HBO right now.
It's off. It's on. So if you
We can't
don't
even
want to
talk
have
about it.
spoilers, drop down, Larsa. I'm not
No,
Larsa
no,
because
no.
you
I
got the
love
picture
the
up.
Gilded Age. I love the whole I love that time period. I love seeing our black wealth because that's what it was about and having that having all the different types of history involved. And then I heard Felicia MF and Rashad is in the building this season. I cannot wait
Yes.
to see it. I
She's
don't
a
mind
bitch
hearing
though,
about it at
Larsa.
all.
She's a fucking bitch.
No way, she came in and she's a bitch.
Yes. Q.
Hmm,
Did he leave yet? Felicia. What's her name on the show?
bitch.
She's
A
the good
bitch, she
doctor's
said.
mother.
I don't know her name. I forgot her name. I don't know
And she's a
nobody.
colorist.
Only
She's a
name I know is
colorist.
Bertha. Only name I know is Bertha and George. And Agnes. I don't know nobody, and John. I don't really know nobody's name.
Yo, I felt like when after he got piled, I thought he would come back home. Like he's still on some bullshit. Mrs. Kirkland is her name. Yes. Mrs. Kirkland, for those who don't watch the Gilded Age, so there's a black character on there, and she got sick. And she was like, back then when you got pneumonia, it was like almost a death sentence. And he's a black doctor because like the black people on here aren't slaves. Like it's like I don't know when the Harlem Renaissance was, but it's given like Black Renaissance. Because they live like in Brooklyn, and the whites live in Manhattan, and like it's immigrants and stuff like the Irish and all that shit. But anyway, her son is a doctor, and he comes to fix her up, and they have to like date properly, and you can't date below your station, and so they ultimately hit it off. But his mother, she's dark. Peggy is dark skinned, and Felicia Rashad, he has a brother. I don't know what he does, but he has light skinned children, and she don't even want them light skinned babies out in the sun. You hear me? She got mad because they went outside. She didn't want their skin to be any darker. Okay.
Oh,
and
Lexi, I don't think they're breaking up. I don't think they're breaking up. I don't think Bertha gonna let that happen.
I think he gonna get a mistress. So what did you think, Q?
But I can't really talk because Larger ain't seen it, and I ain't trying to ruin it for her.
No, I love spoilers. Tell me.
Oh, okay, fine, cool, let's go. So
I'm wondering, like, why is it being so quiet? Well, come on.
You already know I got a love-hate relationship with Bertha. I mean, I got when I tell you love-hate relationship with Bertha, and it's more times hate than love. That's how I know that she's doing a good job as an actress. I love that she went to London to help her daughter get Sarah ass together and put some confidence into her daughter. I do like the fact that her daughter is now coming back over to the Duke. I do like that. I'm so happy for. Is it John? Is that his name? The footman, John. I'm so happy for him. I think he's gonna end up with that.
So
girl.
that's her son right there. Q is this guy in the top hat?
Yeah, that's the son. That's Felicia Rashad's son. I think that John is gonna take that girl out that house, that young maid girl. I think he's gonna take her out that house. I'm so happy for John. What else? I love that Peggy's mom got with Felicia Rashad. Like they was in they had a nice little showdown. What else happened? I love that the son went out and like George thought he was going to lose all their money, and I love that the son went out and found all this copper and like all this copper and stuff. I love that.
Yes, I love that too, Q.
What else happened?
Like the fact that man, who you think? I think that man tried to have him killed. The one that he fired. But guess what? The way George used to be talking to him, I always thought like something was bad was gonna happen with George.
Not him, JP Morgan.
But I thought they was on the same team.
But yeah.
Because remember he was like, how did you trick JP Morgan and
who lost her husband the first season? It was her. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be a twist.
Wait, say it again, Q.
I said, wouldn't it be something that the wife was the one that hired somebody to go show him? Remember the wife whose husband killed himself the first season? I think episode 2.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
That's what I'm saying. So you forgot about her. Now that would be something.
That would be epic. Because for Riverboat, it's too obvious that the guy that he fired did it.
Everybody forgot about her. She's not even on the show right now.
That bitch was.
What about what El Michelle said? Could that be a theory? El Michelle said it could have been the son of the man that killed himself the first season.
That's what I'm talking about. The wife.
That's what we're talking about. The family. We're talking about. Because they just let that slide to me. But this is what I'm saying with like HBO is such a good. It's a good I fuck with HBO, like the pacing of the show, because like the show The Last of Us, I feel like the shit that happened in season 2, or even like the first episode, they could have made that the whole season, like spread it out the whole season. Like this, the pacing of this is perfect. Like we got so many, we got not so many, but different storylines open and like with a question mark. We don't know. I forgot all about her.
The thing really quick with The Last of Us, people don't notice they didn't play the video game. They're doing exactly how the video game is. The second video game is very slow. That's why this season is very slow.
I didn't know you watched that too.
Oh.
Yeah, I played the video game. I love The Last of Us.
Is there a third and fourth season of that game already, Q?
So it's not a third season of the game, but because the game was so big, like when I say big, not like number wise, but like as far as like so many hours to play it, they haven't even really touched the surface of everything from the game yet. That's why they're coming back. So I don't know if y'all watched The Last of Us or seen how it ended with them inside the stadium. That's still at the beginning of the game. When you wake up and they go over to Abby, that's still like I think that's like halfway through the game. Like they still got like more and more to show. That's why I read where they're gonna do 3 or 4 seasons of The Last of Us because they got so much to tell.
My problem with it is that I just felt like me as a person who didn't play the game or whatever, or know anything about the game. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that it was able to keep my attention or have me, invested in it. But what I don't, as just a viewer of a show and having a show make sense, like how are these 2 little ass girls going to just defeat the whole,
That's the beauty thing about it. It's not what you think. When by the time the show ends, the process you got right now will be a totally different process. Because I was saying the same thing when I was playing the game, and then when I finished the game, I was like, oh, this is going in a whole different direction.
And then they gay on top of that, and the girl is pregnant. Like, what is like? It's just like all this shit is going on, and it's like, really.
Well, you think about it though, it ain't really. The girl being gay is not a surprise when you look at the atmosphere and the environment. Like it ain't really nothing like.
Well, when I look at her being gay, it's not a surprise. But like I feel like how Sex in the City was just too woke. I hate to even still say that word now, but it's just like has way too much shit going on. Like just hitting on all of the social.
I'm telling you, y'all ain't seen shit yet. The way that they are doing this, y'all ain't seen nothing yet.
All right, well, I try to stick with it, but
it's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good show. Really quickly with The Last of Us, for people like you who have not played the game, they do like little different stuff that's not in the game. That'd be like for the casual viewer.
Okay.
Like,
hold on, I gotta put my brow on.
Like last season, the 2 men that was nowhere in the game.
What 2 men?
The 2 men that lived in the house together last season on season 1.
The 2 gay guys? I like them.
But that's my point of like that was not even a part of the game.
Oh.
But
back to Gilded.
What else?
Season 3. Let's see if I can remember.
I just finished the shit.
It just be so many different little. And I like how he went. I like how the Russells went and paid him the money, like in sex, and it must have been a big check because the ring he got, he went right and got a ring for his woman. I like when the father finally shut Felicia Rashad ass down. Like, but woman, you have sown enough discord or whatever he said.
Yes. Baby, the Meryl Streep daughter pissed me off, and when she was trying to break that fucking engagement off.
Right, bitch, you are doing the
Meryl should have been
skeptical.
Whoa, wait. Felicia Rashad and Meryl Streep.
No, Meryl Streep's daughter.
Meryl Streep's daughter. Okay. I'm sorry.
No. She pissed me off, and I agree with him. I tried to tell you what happened, and you didn't want to hear what I had to say. You automatically did not believe me. As soon as somebody else told you, then you was like, okay, cool.
Right. It just And then, like, the times that you should have been skeptical was with that freaking lawyer. Please remind me what happened with her cousin that she was liking. What happened to him? Remember, the second season, she was like, the aunt was trying to fix her up with their cousin.
Well, I think what turned her off is when he was sitting down talking about the wedding. He said, "I'll pay for the wedding." I don't remember the wife's name, but he ended up saying, "Because I can't wait for this is the kind of something." So he referred to her as the wife with the wife's name and not her actual name. And
didn't he say something about her not working or something like that, or not?
He didn't want her to work. He wanted her to live like the Russells. He didn't want her to work. He wanted her to be a woman of society, and he was just trying to replace her. He wasn't actually in love with her. He was just trying to replace his wife.
Right. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I forgot about that. But like, you got all the skepticism for Russell. You know that boy love you. Not Russell. What's his name?
Russell. Yeah. Well, that's his last name.
The boy. I forget his first name.
Jake. John. I don't know. Charles.
And he could have, like, I thought he was gonna burn Jack out his money. Is that his name? The butler.
I did too.
But no, like, and you know who else I was mad at? The other maid that got mad at Jack. But I'm so glad Jack was like, "Girl, come in here and sit down."
Backstage, because Callie said who would have broken.
Oh, where's Callie?
Off the engagement. No, I wouldn't have.
See, sometimes they don't tell me who backstage. Okay.
No, Callie, I wouldn't have broke off the engagement. He ain't do nothing.
I was torn too, because I was like, I understand where she's coming from with the assumption that maybe he's going in there to getting them women all the time, and you don't want to be married to somebody that's doing that. But at the same time, what if he just went in there because his friend was having a party in there?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
Exactly what the fuck happened.
Exactly.
And you did not let him and where I agree, like I said, I agree with him, because it's like, damn, I'm trying to tell you what happened, and you won't even give me the decency to tell you what happened. You won't even, and you're just making assumptions because of what you heard around town or whatever, what you heard about this spot. But then when old boy told you nothing happened, now you want to come back. Like, no, I don't think that was fair. I don't think that was fair at all.
But do you think she's gonna end up with the Jack, the clock guy?
No, I think the clock guy is going to end up with the other maid, with that girl.
Oh yeah, I would like that.
The other maid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. He was like, "Girl, if you don't come in here and sit down," because she bought him something to eat. Remember, he didn't want to leave. Remember when Aunt Agnes was hating when she found out how much money he made? He got more money than him, apparently.
She was hating.
So at first, y'all, I thought he was stupid for selling the clock, because if they willing to just buy it from you like that, you should keep it, because like that really became like the wave. We still using that technology to this day. Like, but whatever. I guess 300,000 would be equivalent to what, like 3 million or 300 million?
It probably at least 30 million. But they do the same thing to us now.
It was 10 million. It was 10 million. I did the research.
Okay. But this is how they keep people boxed out, and how they keep only certain people are able to be at the top, because he could have kept the clock, but would he have been able to grow the business? So it would have been worth that 10 million if he didn't have the money to invest in it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, this is how they get us. This is what we just started off talking about, how people always sell their businesses. They've created this system where it's almost like you can't get in anymore.
Yeah, from the beginning, they it's not even necessarily just against blacks. It's just the way it is. They didn't even want rich white people, new money white people, a part of. But that's what I like about the Russells, and you can see like how they get their money. Like this, the clock thing, that was a quick come up. The moment I had fucked with Bertha 100%, when he was going to war in the first season with the alderman who the guy that killed himself, whatever snake shit they were trying to do, and he was like, if I get him back, we might lose everything. She was like, go ahead, we can get it, we can build it right back. I was like, that's right, bitch. That's why that man love you down to the ground like that. But they didn't even want him in. And then the son, like you said, he went into the mountain and did another report and found that they had all that copper or whatever. Like that's another come up.
Yeah, that was equivalent to someone winning the lottery, basically. Like if you found out you had that much copper on your property, that is equivalent to someone like winning the lottery.
But I always thought, because real quick, my old man is here. I gotta go for a ride, but I'm still here. The way that George be talking to people, I always thought somebody was gonna be like not jilted, but like scorned, or what is it called? Like the postal worker when they come shoot the shit up, like a disgruntled. Like somebody was going to, he'd be like, "Go and do it now," or "Get out of here," or you know, he just be talking real crazy to people. So I always thought somebody was gonna come. Wait.
I felt so bad for the daughter at first when she was walking down the aisle, and like everybody was kind of like looking at her face, and they can tell that she didn't want to be there. She ain't want to marry that man. But I do like how she's coming into her own, and I do like how she's trying to take control of that house. But I have felt bad for her.
Well, you know, in real life,
Was she giving Cersei Lannister to y'all, the sister?
Was she giving what?
Cersei Lannister, the sister.
Who's that?
The Duke's sister.
Who's that? Cersei Lannister.
Oh, the Duke's sister. Yeah, she needs to go. She needs to go find her own husband.
Fuck her brother.
Yeah, that's what it gave to me.
Yeah, she needs to go. They need to find her husband. They need to marry her off. She getting on my nerves.
Oh, I think season 4. I think Oscar and that lady, they're gonna be a mess next season.
Say it again. Oh yeah, they're gonna give us hell.
They're gonna give them hell next season.
Because they both ain't neither one of them shit.
Yep. Oh, did you see how, I don't know if it was you who said look for it or Autumn who said look for it, but did you see how when John Adams died, how and he went there, was like hurt, how Oscar was hurt, and he was talking to his mom, how he was talking to Agnes, and she kind of looked at him like, is my son a punk?
Well, everybody knows, but Agnes, the only fool. Everybody else, but I think that he felt so bad.
I don't think everybody know, because if everybody knew, George Russell wouldn't even entertain him fooling with his daughter. Because he had threw his hat in the ring at first with Gladys.
Yeah. Wizard, it's 9 episodes the first season, and then the season 2 and 3 are 8 episodes.
It's a really quick watch. It's not long or drawn out. It's really not.
But I felt like he got so upset because the guy's sister basically told him, like, we already knew. So it's like all this hiding, all this stuff was like, y'all could have just been, you know. So I think that's what really triggered him.
They couldn't have done that back
you know then. But with his family, no, he said like at the funeral, because you know how he was like setting away at the funeral and all this stuff for the family, and he was like, well, we kind of already knew that.
His sister,
you know, so I think that's what triggered him.
But his sister knew. I don't think the rest of his sister knew, because the people told him. But also, he was just hurt. He watched that man die, and then he's still trying to hide this secret. And then Agnes was kind of like, well, "What's your problem? What's wrong with you today?" You know, because you know Agnes, she cold. You know, Agnes is very cold hearted. But I didn't like Agnes being in John's business. I ain't like that.
I'm at the point now, we just need to find Agnes an old man and marry her off or something. Agnes getting on my nerves. I used to like Agnes, but Agnes is just a hater.
Yeah, like
you love Agnes. She don't be hating. She don't be hating.
She was hating on John. She was hating like shit on John ass.
She was hating on her sister. Her sister got that man.
I did like how they forced him to like grow up, not grow up, but like let him know that you got enough money where you're gonna be okay. Like you're gonna be okay. Go ahead and get your own place. Like go ahead and live your life, because you are making too much money to continue to be. He probably got more money than if not more than just about the same as the aunt.
Well, you know he does. And yeah. I almost cried when he left, because he was like, well, this really the only family I ever really had. So he was just staying there because he cared about those people, because he felt like he had nobody else. So that almost made me cry, because I was like,
that's because Agnes is married. I thought she was a widower.
A widow. Now here go a real question. would y'all have given that lady money, that old ass mean lady, some money?
No, the one that didn't believe in him.
Yeah.
No, so she didn't give him a
I
dime,
wouldn't
and she was
have.
and she didn't believe in him. That's the biggest part. She told him he was wasting his time. If she would have
Mm-hmm.
if he would have listened to her, he wouldn't have came up like that. You have to have people that believe in you. That hate is real strong. Like that'll kill your whole shit for real, for real.
And she was a hater.
But you
Yes.
know, some people are poor because of their mentality, not because of their circumstances. And
Yep.
she had that poor person's mentality.
Yep.
I've known people like that lady. And
she
those
was
type
a
of people, they ain't gonna
hater.
never have no money.
She was a hater. She was hating on that boy just to be hating. Like you wake up in the morning, like you hate. Oh, there you go. Oh, you're making another stupid design. I want somebody to do
that. That's exactly how she was, and she was hating on Peggy from the rip too.
What about that girl who told the cook about her husband? That shocked me.
Wait, the girl had told.
When
wait,
the cook,
what you mean?
over at the Russell's house, he was going on dates with the girl. He was like really into her. He was like, I want you to be my wife, and she's like, I have a husband. He's in an institution.
Oh yeah, I thought that little story is cute. I didn't think it was like.
I liked it. It was cute.
I like how they fired him for lying about being French, but then when he came in the clutch, what happened that he had to come to? Because that was a couple seasons ago.
The cook was drunk on the table. He wasn't cooking. And he laid out across the damn table with the food. Go get the French guy because we need this. It was for her. I think the Duke had came in town, if I'm not mistaken. That was the first time meeting the Duke. Oh, what about what's his name ruining his life? What's his name? Alistair. What's his name? The one who wrote the book.
Well, he shouldn't have wrote that book. I call him Truman Capote. Yep. That was Truman Capote granddaddy.
Y'all think
Why would he do that though? Why would he play himself like that?
Y'all think he done in society? Y'all think he done?
No, he definitely coming back because he got too much, as they say, social currency.
He gonna blackmail
Them bitches
somebody.
can't. He said, "Bitch,
Yeah.
what did he say? I taught you bitches how to do this. I taught you how to do that." When he was reading, what's her name? The head bitch in charge.
I thought they were married.
I'm gonna have to go on mute in a second.
Okay, I thought they were married.
No, he's gay.
Got it.
He gonna blackmail his way back into society because he knows everybody's business.
Yeah,
just
they
like
have to accept him.
I think Oscar is making a big mistake by getting married to that girl again. I'm not again. The maid girl, she too slimy. She's not to be trusted.
She's not to be trusted.
And then I thought real quick. I thought that if one thing I thought, well, a conspiracy was that Oscar boyfriend had set up the robbery. That was one thing. Him getting robbed of all that money. And would y'all have handled her the way he did? Like sent her back home, like gave her a plane ticket back home?
No.
You remember when the girl he was trying to marry?
I would
I wouldn't have gave that half for nothing.
Nothing.
But
I would have ruined her in society. I would have ruined her in society. I would have started so many damn rumors about her. I would have ruined her ass in society.
Well, she was already in the whorehouse, so it ain't too much ruining you can do.
She was out there with Dr. Umar and them.
But what I'm saying is he knew she was in the whorehouse, but everybody else didn't know what happened to her. So that's what I'm saying. Like I would have went and told whoever got the biggest mouth and be like, "This I found that girl. She's in the whorehouse, and this is how she making her way."
I'd have had my sisters come jump that bitch. I'm sorry, or the girl.
Yeah, but you talking about the 1800s, girl. They wasn't fighting nobody in the 1800s.
Well, I have a hard time feeling bad.
Write about that in the paper. I would have called Capote and been like, "Listen, the bitch, I know she ain't just scared me. She up there in Pussy Valley. She up there. She down there in P Valley. Put that in your little paper. The Society, the Gossip Girl paper. Yes.
What about Charlotte's husband, who was like, I want to battle that dude.
Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay. He's like, I want to have a duel with your lover or whatever. He put it in the paper. That's how the mother wasn't trying to let her come to.
But wasn't people getting unalived with those duels all over the place?
I don't know.
I think it was like they was like powing people in those duels.
This is a good show.
That's crazy. No, we're not doing that. We ain't having no duel. But yeah, homegirl, I wouldn't have felt bad for that girl because that girl tried to flip it like she was a victim.
Yep.
No, you pulled a con with somebody and the person came back and conned you.
Yep.
You were you were right with them. You were not a victim.
Yep.
Just because you ended up in a bad situation and it didn't work for you doesn't make you a victim. You're still you were right with the man that was scamming.
Mm-hmm.
And now you over here hoeing. Because that's where they go from scamming to hoeing.
I gotta go to this appointment. Richie, if you back, I'll be back on here, but I gotta go to this appointment. Bye, y'all.
I'm here. I'm doing something.
All right.
Callie, you could take the floor, please, Callie, for a couple minutes.
Now let's see what happened on the Gilded Age after the plane ticket. See, I watched it all so fast. It's hard for me to remember. Okay, not plane ticket, but bus ticket or train ticket or whatever. Yeah, so he sends her away. Then so Jack, we leave off with Jack. He's looking for a house because he got money now. I thought maybe he was gonna leave the show, but I'm glad he's still there. Maybe he will hook up with the maid. Who knows? And then poor Mr. Russell. It just ended on that cliffhanger. I don't even know if it was a cliffhanger because I kind of feel like that was the end. I don't know. But I think that guy knew that Carper was there. The guy who did the first inspection, I think he was swindling him from the beginning. I think he knew that Carper was there.
So you said that this is based off of reality, right? Facts, right?
Well, no, it's like inspired by real people. They change things around. So we don't know exactly what's gonna happen.
So if he was swindling him, why wouldn't he have had somebody why wouldn't he have had somebody buy it then? They really didn't know that it was gold in there or whatever was in there.
Oh, because I think that he is the one that came back and told him that the land was worthless. I don't know if I necessarily believe he didn't know that Carper was there that whole time. You know
if
what
he
I
knew
mean?
that Carper was there, he would have got it himself, is what I'm saying. Let me see.
Maybe that's what he was trying to finagle.
I think he would have. He knew he was connected enough to pull that off. He knew enough people to buy that mine, and they was saying it was worthless. And I like that the son treated the people fairly. Like he made a deal with them. He cut a deal with them to where so they could make the money because remember nobody would sell to Russell. Remember. They didn't want him taking over, like him owning all their shit. But I like it. I like that the son made it to where as though they could eat too, basically. Like they can make money off the deal too.
Well, yeah, they have been. One thing that I do like on this show, especially this season, they have been showing that how they undercut the workers and stuff. Like that man that was up here talking about he had somebody working in the office for $3 a week, and he fired him because he found somebody who worked for $250. I'm like, what the hell? Like they really do not want to pay people a livable wage. Like they just want to just hoard all the money for themselves. So that who did
he offer $250 for? Like $2.50?
It was that man that was in the meeting with them. He said he had he called him an office boy. I assume he was like a secretary or something. And he was saying he found somebody to work for $250 a week, so he got rid of him because he was getting paid $3.
I don't remember this.
There was just like a background story. It wasn't like
Oh.
a storyline. It was just like when they went into the meeting, you could hear them arguing in the background. And that was one of the arguments that they were having in the background. And I'm like, you cheap son of a, but you know, they still do that. They still do that.
But I didn't like how with when they was going on strike and they was telling them to shoot the strikers, and he was like, "Well, I offered them a raise,
That
but in
really
6 months,
happened.
I'm gonna take it back." What did that mean?
No, that there really was an incident. I think it was Henry Ford where they started trying to like pow the people that was out there, the unioners that was out there picketing. They started like firing on the people and stuff. It was this madness. Like they really wanted these people to work for free. And if not free, they wanted them to work for like a non-livable wage so they could be rich. And that, you know, that's how capitalism has been built. That's how it has always worked. But the problem is it only works if people allow it because we outnumber them. Like they have no power if we don't go along with it. So they have to constantly keep doing all these things to keep us like going along with the system. It's just
Yeah, I
really
thought that
crazy.
was a flaw with Mr. Russell. Other than that, I feel like he's
Yeah.
semi perfect. And then I don't know why.
Well,
Well, I
he's
know why.
good to his family.
Yeah, I think he might be going a little bit. Well, is he going too far with Bertha? Staying away from her after after he got shot.
I think he's kind of starting to feel like her morals are not good. You know what
Yeah,
I
because
mean?
all
Like
she
she's
cares
just willing to
about
do
is the
anything to
society
be
crap.
up in society, and that's not the type of person he is. I think he started to look at her like, who the hell did I marry? Like, what is wrong with this woman? Like, she's just really into this, and I
Even
don't think that.
when the train had crashed, she was like, "We got to get to the party." He was like, "Bitch, I'm about to be
Mhm.
prosecuted, and these people that dead. You worried about Mr. Capote, whatever his name is. What is his name on the show?"
I forgot his name, and he was like, I don't give a damn.
Right.
And even with that mess with the daughter, I still don't see what they gain from that. Like, I feel like it's
It's
all
all for Bertha.
assumption. You know what I mean? Like, she's assuming because this man has a title that means that they will then be able to
Well,
use
it's a pretty
that
good
and have
title.
some type of power.
It's like Kate and William, like that's like the king and queen, right?
Well, they're
They can be
lower
the king and
down.
queen.
They're like a bear. She's like a baroness or something. I don't even think she's like. I
Because
could
when
be
they say
wrong. I don't
Sussex,
even think she's in
isn't that
line to be a queen. I could be wrong. Maybe I missed that
Tyler?
part.
Tyler says he really feels a way about giving his daughter to the Duke, which I agree. Hey, smiling with Aaron D. I felt I could be wrong. I felt like her marrying a Duke would be equivalent to like or maybe even Harry and Meghan, like that kind of social standing in
I don't think he's
society,
that
and that's
high
all the
up.
whites. I don't know.
Well, I don't think he's that high up in the Raw family. Like, I feel like they're losing more than they're gaining, but the wife doesn't see that because she thinks that these titles are more valuable than they actually are. But you can have a title, but if you don't actually control anything, what is the point? But I don't think the wife sees that yet.
Well, they
I think
make the
they
rules. They're
will
like
see.
the governor of the land over there.
Yeah, but if they can't make no money off the land, what is the land? Like if
Okay,
they
let me
had to
look
go
here.
get the money from Mr. Russell, then obviously whatever they have is not profitable.
I go, y'all. I'm sorry. I have to do something really
Oh, okay, I gotta go
important
anyway.
right now. I'm gonna come back on in a little while when I get back to the block. Hopefully, well, Jamal said he's going to the movies. I have to do this. I will be back on later. I promise you. Okay.
All right, thanks, Richie. Thanks for having me.
We'll come back. I'll definitely be back on later. I'll see y'all in a little while because I can't do both right now. So I'll see y'all maybe like an hour or two. Uh, I gotta make some grocery runs. What else I'm about to do now? Duchess daughter became the Duchess of Marlborough, and It gets some automatic. Right. She gets a lot out of that. But we're gonna pick up this conversation later since everybody's caught up. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye. You be hating.